crazy though. It was 50-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh yeah.
All right, we should be going live any second now.
Yeah, it already says it's live here on this end. There's that much of a delay.
You gotta wait for the YouTube delay. So it's still the same waiting on Night Train over here on the page. There it goes. There it goes. What's going on, Chaos? Bob Drone Days. Tim UFO. I see you got that oscilloscope in this week, UFO. Working on that tuning and filtering and cleaning up that generator he's working on. He's building a self-reliant generator, so it'll regenerate the power that he needs to build this man-powered drone that he was working on way back. So he's working on the generator for it so that it'll be able to continuously have power to fly. Doesn't have to worry about batteries and shit.
No shit.
Yeah, he's been showing it on his channel, playing around and tweaking and all that kind of shit on it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll situate my stuff over here. We can just kill that one. Minimize that.
Chaos, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, Chaos. What are you doing, man? Come on in. Let me get some links going here. Invite. Copy.
I know he's got beer. I seen him today. He gave me some stickers.
Yeah. Give you some slaps?
Yeah, he's
oh shit. He's working it. He never makes it over to Midland. Imagine that. I gotta find a different location to work, I guess, so I can get slapped.
Yeah, he comes right by my work. He lives like 5 minutes away.
You know, I got a package from that same house today. Same place you got them slaps. I got this package today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wonder what's in there.
That, I do believe, is a Rodney Bell Cup. Finally, a Rodney Bell Cup. I figured I needed a Rodney Bell Cup at least because I'm making handles for Rodney Bell Cups. So
you gotta have the cup.
Right. Minnesota Paul in the house. Edge, what are you doing, man? Get in here. What the heck? Did you forget it was Thursday? You told the boss you can't work Thursday nights now, right? So hard to get people to come into my show anymore. Adam keeps telling the boss he wants to work on Thursdays. And
believe me, I do not. I bitch about it every other week.
So I did get out Monday and play around a little bit, and it was an utter failure. So the quads I thought I had working, I haven't played with. I haven't gotten the test made and anything, test them out, see if they fly right, anything. I just kind of, yeah, I think they're good. So I took the Avenger frame, the dead cat. I was like, all right, let's check this out. So I go to try to fly it. 2 motors are spinning and not 4. I'm like, well, what the hell? So I'm trying to get it out there while I was out in the park and didn't want to do anything. So I ended up coming home, ESC plug, bad connection somewhere, whatever. I unplugged it, replugged it all back in, fired up all 4 motors for me. I was like, cool. Okay, so I got that. Then I put the props on backwards. So I did.
Done that too.
Well, no, I didn't put the props on backwards. I forgot to check the reverse motors tab.
Oh.
On beta flight. I reversed the motors and had the props on right, but it didn't have it. So I fixed that and got the OSD. So that one flew. And then I fixed the OSD out because I flew it and I was like, oh shit, I didn't even turn on the OSD. So I flew it, a little test pack or whatever. It flies pretty good. And then turned on the OSD for that. The 6-inch which is now on a Gank. Oh shoot, I can't even think of what frame it is, but it's from Gank Multi-Rotors. And I went to take that out and had 0 video. I was like, what the heck? So I had to take it apart. Come to find out, it was one of my old like original cameras, like Run Cam Mini, the square blocky ones, and the wire was broke on the signal wire. So I ended up having to swap out the plug on that one, got that back up and running and tested that. So I did get a couple packs there. The tiny trainer, I was like, well, okay, I got those 6-blade or 5-blade props for it. Well, I got them for the Cinewoop, but they won't fit the motors in the Cinewoop. So I was like, well, we'll throw them on the tiny trainer and see what it does. I had those on backwards. I got reverse props on there and I fucking put them on regular. So it was like, I was like, what the heck, man? I got those on the right way, and then the video on it didn't want to work. I'm like, well, what the heck? So I pulled the cover off of that. The darn ground wire on the darn camera had come off the board. So I had to fix that. So I got that fixed and flew a couple packs of that. So I got a few packs in this week, but it's been hell all week to fly. I'm like, it just wasn't meant to be for me to fly the first couple of days this year. I don't know. It was good weather for it and everything. And
Flew the other day with a Mini too, only because there's a big old fire. Like I'm probably a mile, 2 miles away from me.
yeah,
So I threw up the Mini too, check it out.
there you go.
I didn't even move, dude.
Just make sure you're not close to the emergency vehicles. And
Oh,
shit.
I went straight up. I didn't even go out. I didn't even go around. I
Yeah,
went
just
straight
go up and take a look. Yeah, there you
No.
go.
I got
Yeah.
that 4 zoom on that thing now.
Yeah, the 4x zoom and 1080 or whatever. That thing will get some distance, dude. You can zoom right. I was playing around from the farm with it, and I went up to like the gas station up by 7 Mile. And I was like, well, let's see what the zoom is, see what kind of stuff. I see a bunch of stuff piled up behind the building over next to it. It was like scuba gear and stuff like that store. I'm like, a whole bunch of shit piled up. Let's see what they got out there. I zoomed in. You can like read the boxes, the print on the boxes and everything.
Oh,
It was pretty badass.
Yeah. I was 2 miles away at least, and I was checking it out.
Mackie TV, welcome in. I love my drones guy up there in the chat. Oh, so has anybody else been out flying? I mean, I attempted it. I did get a few packs. I haven't posted any video, but they were just little quick play around type packs out here.
I
Nothing
flew
exciting.
4 packs yesterday and 3 today.
That's a good start. Well, you guys been burning it up on the weekend. You guys been doing all kinds of live flying. The other night I was sitting there and it was like 9 o'clock at night or something like that. And you guys are starting to live stream a live fly. I'm like, what the heck? Ed's still up?
Bob talked me into that one.
I was surprised. I was like, dang.
I didn't even fly, man. I don't fly in the house.
Yeah,
Let's
dude,
put it this way. I mean,
I could.
I can't let anybody see the inside of my house. Let's just put it that way.
He chooses not to fly inside. See, I've got so much stuff out there with the wife's jewelry and everything. She's got pegboards all over and whatnot. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff I could get into, and then the boy's usually out there on his computer trying to play video games, and that she does live streaming like 3 nights a week as well for jewelry stuff and whatnot. So it ends up tying up the living room area. That I really got to plan exactly when I fly and like in order to fly in the house. So
Mike's
Well, I mean, the
Mike's
beauty
fine.
of it is, Mike, is that the nights are going to get, the days are going to get longer as far as when sunset goes down. So, you know, a couple more months, dude.
yeah, we're at like
you know?
6:35, I think, is sunset right now for us. So
Well, I mean, daylight savings time is starts this
next
week.
Yeah, right.
Get our hour of daylight back.
Yeah, so next week sunset will be at 7:30 instead of 6:30.
So that hour matters too, especially when you're trying to fly.
Hell yeah.
I think my body's already on the schedule because like I was awake at 5:30 this morning instead of 6:30 when the alarm goes off.
That's a good thing.
I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I got another hour of sleep. That didn't work well. Need a tablet, laptop. Need a laptop. Have to install some new receivers. You know, I hear that. I've got to play with, I got to decide which one I want to play with next and try to get these ghost receivers all connected like they're supposed to and whatnot. Because I'd really like to play with the ghost system this spring here. Hopefully we can get down to Detroit, get some longer penetration areas. You got DJI goggles, so we'll see. I might be getting them.
What's all about the ghost? I mean, what is the ghost?
The ghost is basically the same as Crossfire, but it's on 2.4 gigahertz instead of the 5.8.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to be quicker, less latency, and longer range. So Ghost, where Crossfire boasts it's supposed to be able to do 10 kilometer, Ghost boasts it's supposed to do 30 kilometers.
I thought Crossfire was already 2.4.
5.8.
Because our video is 5.8.
Mm-hmm. Our radios are 2.4. Crossfire runs 5.8.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Crossfire's badass though. Don't get them wrong.
Crossfire is good, but yeah.
Crossfire's badass.
Now the TBS also put out the
Tracer.
what's the new
Tracer.
one that
The TBS Tracer.
Yeah, the Tracer, which is supposed to be comparable to the Ghost, which is a 2.4 gigahertz long range.
You know what else I found interesting when I was watching Bardwell's video is that the DJI goggle for their new FPV drone, you can use it on 2.4 gigahertz for
it's got
the video feed.
You can use 5.8 or 2.4. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, it's selectable on the new ones, on the V2s, I believe.
Fuck the version 1 guys.
Yeah, I'm looking
You're
at the
gonna get one of
V2s.
those, aren't
I'm
you?
definitely looking at the V2s.
No, I don't even use the ones I got.
No, he uses his orcas.
Mhm.
No, I was talking about he's gonna get that DJI FPV drone.
Oh fuck no.
Out of me and Adam, I'll probably be the one that gets it first.
Yeah, I won't get. I'm not gonna.
I'm surprised Adam even bought the DJI Mavic Mini.
Yeah.
The Mini 2, because he's like, fuck DJI, fuck me.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't need no GPS. Always complaining about GPS type stuff. So I was surprised when he said he went ahead and bought it. I was like, yeah, cool.
I like it.
How long do you think it would take for you to break that FPV drone there, Adam?
Oh,
half a
30
pack.
seconds. Yeah, I fucked that thing up. Because I'm gonna fly like I'm flying flight 1. I know how to fly one way.
What's going on, Herman?
So it's going. It's getting set.
You guys will have to pardon me. I'm finishing some cheese curds from Culver's.
Hey, Herman, how are you?
Yeah, it wouldn't take long from what I've seen of the DJI FPV. It's one of those things where you have to be in the mindset. Don't go like trying to cut through cheese. That's the problem with it, is me and Adam would be trying to chase each other with it and shit through trees.
No, I can already see what would be going on. I can visualize it in my brain.
Yeah,
it'd be great for the video and whatnot to do cinematics, but we'd have to find some place like open and be doing wing chasing or something like that in order to make it fun.
Someplace like a cemetery?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a big old open one over there by Tim.
Yeah.
We barely explored that place.
Oh, that place is fucking crazy, dude.
That place is huge.
Yeah.
Birdman, what's going on, Mike?
The bird is the word.
We got Edge's tech service going on over here, trying to hook everybody up with the best device. I got a Galaxy S8 Edge, Slim or S, whatever. It works good. Yeah, the one right behind McDonald's on Wilder there, or not behind McDonald's, behind Burger King, KFC, something like the neck past the corner. Yeah, me and Adam flew at one time. Huge place though.
Place was tight though. The way I remember it.
Yeah, it was fun, dude.
Yeah.
We had lots of good long runs and drives and whatnot that you could fly around without having to bother with anything. Lots of tree coverage and stuff. Still open areas that we could have.
Oh yeah.
That one lady walking though,
Yeah, she's screwing everything.
I don't think she liked us too much.
No, she didn't.
She didn't say nothing to us, but she gave us some dirty scowl looks, dude. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, well, she had an ugly dog, so fuck her.
Yeah. Yeah, she was out letting her dog shit and piss all over everybody's graves and everything.
Yeah, no shit.
Looking at us funny because we're flying.
Yeah. Dog's taking the shit out of the grave. Oh yeah, you're looking at it. Yeah, okay, lady.
The one over by the hospital is big too. Yeah. Yeah.
Think about the hospitals, they got those heli mats.
Yeah. That's
Can't go anywhere near them.
They're noisy though, thankfully.
Yeah,
there's gotta get right away.
Dude, there's a Mike probably knows what I'm talking about. There's a park on Michigan and Saginaw, right next to the hospital. Dude, I want to fly that park so bad, but I don't dare.
Hey, Plummet, I want to try Flight 1. Does it work on Beta or Emu? No. It only works Flight 1.
On Flight 1.
They're starting to run Flight 1 firmware on Beta Flight type boards.
Yeah.
Like your F4s and whatnot, your standard Beta Flight boards. They're starting to do a bunch of firmware capabilities so you can run it on Beta Flight.
Actually, Lawrence, it's $15 if you got the correct board, which they have a lot there. You can flash it for $15, and then you got Flight 1.
But Flight 1 is the actual boards versus it's a whole new firmware and everything. So it's like
yeah, because
there's Beta Flight and then there's Flight 1, and Flight 1 has always been standard where you could only run it on a Flight 1 board. Where they're starting to open up the keys, you can buy a hex for it and a key and put it on a Beta Flight board like the hglrc F4 board. Or
I mean, Baduga
F405.
Baduga put Flight 1 on one of his birds.
Yep. Same thing with Kiss.
Hey.
Kiss you could only put on a Kiss type board or whatever.
Well, see,
except for the
this
FedTech
is
that's
what
now coming
I
out.
was wondering about. Hey, what's up, everyone? I wanted to try Flight 1, but I don't know what protocol it goes on and stuff like that. So
It's its own firmware.
It's its own
firmware. It's like standalone. So you have to buy the Flight 1 ESC, the Flight 1 flight controller, and then put it on the Flight 1 software.
Oh, get out of here.
It's just like buying Kiss. If you buy Kiss, you got to run a Kiss ESC, you got to run the Kiss flight controller and put it on the Kiss firmware. Same thing with Flight 1.
Not anymore though.
But yeah, Flight 1 is now, they're opening, so they're going in, the devs at Flight 1 are going into the Beta Flight boards and making hexes available so that you can purchase the key and hex and take a Beta Flight board, say your Mamba F405.
Yeah.
You can buy a key and be able to flash the Flight 1 firmware into that Beta Flight board.
Okay, that's interesting.
So you may not have to go out and buy all that stuff. If you want to try Flight 1, you can go out and purchase a key from Flight 1 and flash one of your Beta Flight boards that you've got in a quad and totally put it on the Flight 1.
Lawrence, I'll even make you a deal, bud. if you want to flash one of your beta flights to flight one, I'll pay for it. I'll buy the $15 license.
You're really trying to make me get deeper in the rabbit hole.
He'll do
Yeah,
it.
I'll buy it. I'll do it.
All right, you know what? Let me consider
yeah,
Let-
Herman. I'll let
that
anybody in
strongly. I have a bird. I have a bird here that all I have to do is change the VTX on. Once I change the VTX, it's a 5-inch. I'll take you up on that offer. I
Throw
have
me a
the
message on
VTX here.
Facebook.
I have the VTX here. I just have to swap it out. I'll probably do that after the weekend, like Monday or Tuesday.
Yep, just hit me up on Facebook. Send me your PayPal thing. I'll send it to you.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And then it'll hook you up with the link so you can go purchase the key, so you don't have to go hunt.
No, I'll buy. Yeah, you don't got to I'll get it for you.
All right. However it works out, because people have been talking KISS. I was flying with a guy today who had a KISS system,
Mhm.
and he had some double antenna that was like this. It was an antenna, very short antenna like this, and one vertically. He was saying something about it's a tracer. So
Okay,
when-
the tracer is the TBS tracer. So that's the new TBS long range 2.4. So like,
So what
like we
does
were
that
talking
do?
with
Follow
Ed.
your path, or I'm assuming?
No, it's a different system. It's just another long range system. Like Ghost just came out with 2.4 from Immersion RC.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what the tracer is. It's 2.4 instead of 5.8 like
I
Crossfire.
got you.
And it's boasting a little bit better penetration, faster response time as far as the relay. You're a lot quicker, less latencies, and then longer range as well
All right.
than the Crossfire.
Okay, because I'm like, everyone I flew with today, other than a guy named Carl, was DJI today. One guy had the DJI Air system. One guy had KISS in his bird, but he was flying DJI. And then Tom came and he had his DJI FPV bird, which I got a chance to look at up close
Yeah.
and see it fly and stuff like that. It would make a great trainer for people learning how to
That's
get
what
in.
DJI wants it to be. The
Yeah.
DJI had in mind for people trying to get into drones to have a full platform to be able to learn to fly on. The FPV, camera platform, everything.
Anyway,
All
I
in one
was supposed
platform.
to do a video today, a short video or something for Sunday's live stream. I wanted to give
Yeah,
I
because
wanted
you want to give away a
this,
flight system.
this
a stack.
F4 Mamba stack, brand
Yeah.
spanking new in the box. I wanted to give it away on my 100th live stream. So hey, what's up, UFO? So I'm tomorrow I need to get on my ass and do it and specify it's only for FPV pilots. Everyone else that's not FPV will be kicked out.
You're here, Bob.
Yeah, hey, you don't mind, yeah?
What's up, bro? What's up, man? How are you?
No wonder you got all them wrinkles. You keep pushing your face up like that.
I was trying to see if that would work.
So what
Yeah,
I'll do is,
I was eating my birthday dinner.
what I'll do, Mike, is tomorrow at some time and point throughout the day, I'm gonna just make a short video, and I'll make something like leave a comment saying I'm in. I'll be able to filter out and delete the non-FPV people, because I know the non-FPV.
So you guys keep an eye on Novice Quad's channel. He's going to be putting a video out. He's got a flight controller, a Mamba stack,
Yeah, it's an F4. I mean,
F4
I don't
Mamba
have
stack,
anything against them. I started out with an
a
F4,
great stack,
and it's a complete stack.
and he wants to give it away.
Yeah,
And it'll be this Sunday's show.
yeah. This Sunday.
This
is my
Sunday's show,
is my
they're going to be
100th
looking to
show.
give that away on. So if you don't have Lawrence on your channel now, you better get
Yeah,
there
we're gonna
because
type in the chat.
Sunday's
right
around
now.
the corner. Yeah, you can put the link right in the chat if you want. You can drop
Oh,
it in
okay.
there.
That'll be even easier.
Channel link, yep.
Yeah, you have a valid point there. But I figured, and I see we don't have a lot of FPV people that come through.
Right.
But what I like is the fact that we're starting to, and I mentioned to Herman as well, that I may be starting an FPV section on Sunday nights with those guys.
There you go.
There it, just send it to you, Chaos, and save the
So
hassle.
I'm reading in chat, Private Island
Now
says,
listen,
from
there's my
Trappy
link.
himself, Private
Make sure you
Island
subscribe
says.
to me. Make sure you click the bell. And tomorrow I'm going to put out a video with the rules that you need. It's nothing special. I'll probably have to have you say something like keywords. You must live in the United States or Canada. I'm willing to ship to Canada. Okay, so United States and Canada. I'll make the rules up tomorrow. Click the bell because that's the only way you're going to find out. At some time and point, I'm just going to take the GoPro and hold it like this and say blah 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 blah, and that's it. So it's not even going to be long.
So Private Island was saying in the chat, Crossfire is long range, Tracer is for closer range with lower latency, according from Trappy himself. That's TBS.
So for
Trappy.
racing, pretty much.
So it's just better penetration at close range, I guess.
Okay. Well, it was my first time seeing the KISS unit.
Yeah, it just
This
came
guy-
out not
this
long
guy
ago.
solders like a freaking soldering bot. Every soldering joint was perfect across. I mean, I don't know how long he's been flying. He claims he's new to FPV, but I looked at his bird and it looked like it came out of a freaking factory. I'm serious. I mean, he didn't crash or anything. He flew pretty good, and he didn't know that analog can fly with DJI. And I was telling him, as long as the DJI, whoever has DJI systems, they start up, then they go through that 5 beep test, you know, that did whatever. Once that's finished on all the DJI birds, you can plug in as long as you're 20 feet away from them.
There you go.
And they
Keep
were
some
flying.
distance.
They were flying, and as soon as they were both up in the air, I'd let them know I'm plugging in, and they didn't have any interference. I didn't have any interference, but I was pushing 1 watt too. But on
Mrs.
another bird, I
RC
was
and
pushing
Custom Designs,
25.
welcome in.
What happened?
Mrs. RC and Custom Designs is in.
Hiya, Tough.
I got a package from her over here. Came in the mail today. I
Okay.
have a feeling I know some of what's in here. Should be a Rodney Bell cup, I believe. Sounds like it inside.
All right, that's what's up. But anyway, I wanted to get on and let you guys know, because I know this channel is strictly FPV. Like I said, I want to try an FPV section or session on Sunday nights with those guys. I just have to figure out how I'm going to do it, you know.
Right.
Do it, dude. I'll
But
be
at
there.
least because we usually talk camera, drones, and drone news and stuff. And I fly FPV, and I feel I'm leaving out the FPV community. Even if they don't come in the first hour, they can come in the second hour, or like,
Right.
you know
Or
what
at
I'm
least for a
saying?
section, come in and hang out and get some kind of information out of the stream.
Hey, Joe Mack.
Gives them a reason to come in instead of just like, oh, it's just camera drone talk. Screw it.
Yeah. And
hear
it's not just drone news, because a few FPV pilots come through, but they come in, say what's up, and leave. Come in, say what's up, and leave. I want to have a session where they know at a specific time we'll be talking FPV and FPV. So it's just a matter of working it out in the schedule and maybe doing 1 or 2 less drone news stories. It's work in progress. Herman and I got a lot of different plans for those guys this year. You know, it just, we just got to get up and do it.
Yeah. See, another thing to run with too, Lawrence, is when you do your show on Sundays about FPV, that second hour, is FPV is all fun. They don't talk about anything but fun, ripping.
Yeah, we'll see. What I'll probably start it out with showing some guys FPV videos, because if you hear someone showing FPV videos, then people want to come in and submit their videos and stuff like that, you know. So I figure, even if, like, I'm new to FPV compared to you guys, but what I do know, I could speak on that. But like I said, if I have a section where I could show some FPV videos from around the world and other FPV pilots, that'll make other people want to come in.
It'll make those camera guys want to try it too.
Well, now that DJI is doing the FPV thing, camera guys are going to hang out. And of course, they're going to learn tricks from us anyway.
Mhm.
You know, I've seen a lot of smash drones out there. I've seen a lot of people. Why does it matter who wins novice quads? Because a camera drone dude is going to know what to do with he's got jokes. He's messing with me. The camera drone people honestly wouldn't know what to do with a stack.
That's
You know.
why he comes in, man. He comes in to watch the show and give you a hard time because he knows you come in here. He's stalking you.
No, he told
He's a
in fact, he
troll.
told me I was actually out putting tomorrow's major garbage day, so I had to put out recycle and regular garbage for tomorrow, so I don't hear the truck coming up the block at 3 in the morning and go,
Yeah,
oh,
ours
shit,"
goes out tonight,
out of
so
bed and drag the
out there in
can
the
to the
morning.
corner, the cans to the corner, you know.
FPV is the new hotness. DJI did one, so now to the public at large, FPV exists. This is true. To put a big name out there. I also noticed that Rigger said that he just got some parts in for a new build.
Mhm. You know, he's 100% right. Like,
5-inch lightweight racer.
yeah, us FPV guys, our hobby just got put out there in a major way. People are like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, yeah, which is cool.
He wants to call himself Prick, but he doesn't even want to capitalize the prick.
What was I looking for?
Hello there, General Prick.
Oh,
This little man syndrome.
I guess he's a little prick.
He's little man syndrome.
Can't help it. I'm a little prick. What's up,
Here,
gentlemen?
hi, buddy.
I use that
how
term.
many of you guys on the panel use a Tango?
Use a what?
I used to.
How
I
many
use,
of
I
you
use
a
OpenTX
Tango too?
still. It's not a Tyrannus, but it's an OpenTX.
Well, I'm only asking because I was going through this phase where I couldn't decide if I wanted a Tango 2 or not, and then I came to realize that I like my Tyrannus more than I would enjoy the Tango.
What's up, Mitch?
Even though they did the firmware to upgrade the Tango 2 to push 500 milliwatt, 500,
Oh, I like the Q7. I got the radio.
500 watts. So
I think the Q7 was better.
QX7 is good. The X Lite is good. Whatever helps you to fly is good.
Old guy in the drone. Welcome in, buddy.
what's up, Carlos?
Hola. Yeah, I like to fly with anything.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'd like the smaller radios like the Tango or
No, no.
Tango's a little bit smaller than the X Lite, I think, but you get used to it. It's like a Xbox or a PS2,
yeah.
4,
I'd
whatever.
probably adjust to it eventually.
So
I'm
a
just so
drone
used to the
pilot
bigger
has to
radios.
ask you if they can get into FPV. No, Herman.
By the way, I don't think the DJI is a good doorway for.
That's right. He's the gatekeeper to FPV now.
Because that's you have to hit so many different buttons to get it into FPV. That's going to teach you bad habits.
Well, see, no, not necessarily, because what they want you to do, and the way the drone is designed, is to take off in normal mode. And the reason
So that's already a bad start.
the reason that you take off in normal mode is because then it will have a home spot.
Yep, GPS locking and everything else get you all set in for return to home and all it's
So if you take off and it returns to home, it acknowledges the return to home spot. Can you put it back down and take off in acro?
Well, exactly. I saw it for the first time today. A guy named Tom, his went into return to home because his battery was at 30%. And once it drops below 30%, if you don't return to home in 10 seconds, it does it on its own. And he was showing us the controller, you know, the little joystick controller, and he was pushing it really. And it went into return home. Now he was able to cancel it at the press of a button with his thumb.
Yep. Take
It
control.
goes to return home pretty quick.
What I'm saying is, if you take off with this drone not in acro mode, you're already learning a bad habit by not taking off.
Oh,
in acro.
no,
It's a different type of drone.
No,
though.
what they want you to do is start out in normal mode. Once the home spot is established, just like with the camera drones. Once the home spot is established as that spot, you can put it in acro. But they want you to at least start it up in normal mode. And this way.
Okay, this is my question. Can you start it up normal mode, get that GPS coordinate, land it, put it in acro, and
You don't
take
even have
off?
to take off. You don't even have to
Yeah,
take
you
off.
could just
Put it
flip
in
the switch and it goes straight into
Once you
acro,
see it-
sits there and
Okay,
hover
so
until
how
you
many
take the control.
GPS pilots do you think are gonna switch from hovering to acro and call it training? That's my question. How is it gonna train
It's
them?
not for the FPV pilot. It's
I
for
didn't
the
say
someone
that.
getting
You
into
said it was-
It's
Oh,
a,
no, you're saying it's a trainer for GPS
it's a
people.
crossover. It's a trainer.
I don't agree. That's what I'm saying. It's not a trainer. If anything, it's gonna, I don't agree. But that's
Well, it's
okay.
a
You don't have,
crossover. There's no drone out there right now that does 90 miles per hour. You press a button. We had him run across the field at 62.5 miles an hour and
Press
then
the
hit the
button,
e-brake.
Stop.
It slid for 5 feet and came.
no, I get that part. I get that part.
There's
But-
lots of quads that can go 90 miles an hour though.
Yeah.
In
And Mitch,
order to get it to go 90 miles an hour, I'm going to tell you, all of those drone pictures that you guys have seen of people smashing their shit, it's because they went straight to full acro mode and they didn't learn how to
Oh, no,
fly.
I mean on a
It's
regular quad.
heavy. It's heavy. It doesn't stop on a dime. I
And
got
it's
the
not
whole
an
video
acro
in.
mode like we've got on our drones either. It's not the same
supposed to be.
acro airtight mode.
No,
The
it's not
stick has
supposed to
a
be
the
same
stick
thing,
has a
Carlos.
complete rotation to it. Your roll and yaw are a mixed type action and
Yeah.
everything. It does it all.
Actually, I mean, on Bardwell's video, he said you can actually get it into full acro.
Yes, but it still has the roll access
excuse
and
me.
the yaw work together through the system itself. It's built into the DJI drone.
You
So it's
can actually
always
tweak it.
kind of
You can
doing
actually
some of
tweak
that
it.
movement and whatnot.
that's
It
another-
doesn't fly like
You-
ours does.
That's another negative.
Take
of
all
buying
that
FPV
off.
It-
And
Well,
learning.
it's a negative with your boy Drone X Factor smashed one today.
Well, he's not much of an FPV pilot. He's a GPS guy.
That's no excuse.
It's an
course
He's a
it is.
GPS guy. He should have had no problem then.
it's an FPV drone.
How did he crash it? He crashed it in
hybrid.
air mode?
Low to the ground at fast speeds.
In
Yep.
air mode or regular?
When you
whatever.
take it into
And-
air mode and
and-
acro mode, you can
Flushing
go
Meadows
lower.
Park in
Yeah.
Flushing Meadows Park. He either did it today or I think he did it today.
crashed
Flying
it in
low
air.
to the ground at high speeds. You
In
know
air?
there's scraggle bushes. Anything can come up.
Sean Oz crashed his last night in the snow. He was out flying and he said, well, let's check it out, from the house. He says, I've done it with the Mavic Minis and this and that. He said, let's take it off from there. So he put it into acro mode or whatever. He was out flying. He said he was scooting along this cliff edge or whatever, and he got too low. He said all of a sudden, whoop, and it was down.
Did it
Just
survive
hit
the crash?
something.
But Carlos, what
he
you have
picked it
to
up and
realize
everything
is
looked fine and everything else. He was going to take it home, dry it off. So I'm waiting to see today if
what you
anything
guys
come
have
out
to
of it.
realize about this
Everything
bird
looked
is
fine.
it's heavy.
Mhm.
It's a heavy bird for its size.
Mhm.
It's a very heavy bird for a 5-inch. Okay, I have my QX, my FR7 right here is maybe a little heavier than that bird. Okay, that's how heavy it is. When you drop down like you do with an FPV bird, you run into more prop wash because it drops faster. I saw this bird in action today, and I can actually say it would be a good trainer due to the fact that it has an emergency brake and it has some obstacle avoidance. If you're getting too close
It's
to the
got an
ground,
oh shit switch.
if you're getting too close to the ground, it will tell you the ground is coming up and it'll show you the ground getting closer because of the sensors. As you get closer to the ground, the sensors turn red. Once they hit red, if you stay there, you're an idiot.
Yep, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Push the limits. Go ahead. It's telling you what it can handle and what's best for it.
Right.
giving you the
Exactly.
option. If you want to test out your DJI refresh program, go ahead and do that too.
How
I
long
always hit the ground.
how long on a DJI drone before you think somebody can pick up a regular acro bird and fly it?
How long flying that?
Yes, sir.
To be honest, if they start out in normal mode, and whether they're a camera drone pilot or not, if you stick with it and you use the simulator, because they give you a simulator
Yep,
before
they
you
got
can
a
even fly the
simulator for
bird,
it.
you have to use their simulator. Once you use their simulator, the bird is accessible. That's your first flight with it. You have to use the simulator. Once you pass that, you can go from normal to acro. I can honestly say maybe I'd say 6 months to a year, honestly.
No, I think you meant how long before you can go to a real bird.
Before you go to a real bird, I would say 6 months to a year, because it would come to the point where the DJI bird is limited in the fact
Yep.
that I can come out of the sky at 50
That's
miles
if you
an hour
take
and
your
power
time.
loop straight into the ground and go pick my shit up and change my props and go fly. You can't do that with this.
How many batteries?
You can't clip a branch and tumble on the ground 50 feet, 100 feet, spiraling on it. You can't do that. It's not designed for that.
And
How
then
many
the ship
batteries-
button works
How many
multiple ways.
batteries did the guy have today, Lawrence?
He had 3. He burned all 3. He burned 2 batteries.
How long did they last?
It was Tom on our live stream from those guys. He burned
Tom
1
Dowling.
battery, getting familiar with it, just shooting forward, up and down, spinning. It hovers on the dime because of the GPS. But the second battery, he actually flew it and he was clocked at 62.5 miles an hour. And then the third battery, he spent the battery on the hand controller, the joystick.
This was his first 3 batteries?
His first 3 batteries ever flying. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So the hand controller
and he
is not
went,
a
his first battery, his top speed when he took off was 30 miles an hour. And he thought he was moving. And then I told him to change, he actually changed the camera angle to 30 degrees. And then it hit 62.5 miles an hour. It actually did it before that, but he was looking at the ground. He forgot that you can adjust the camera. Once I told him to adjust it to 30 degrees, he was zipping around the park like it was nothing, even with the hand yoke.
Yep.
You're just ripping around.
The
I don't
hand
like the
thing's supposed
fact,
to be
though,
pretty cool
there
too.
is an error. There is a fuck up on that joystick. And see if I can find something to point it out. But when you hold it like this, and you pull a trigger, when you go down like this, you're not going to move forward. You only move forward when you pull a trigger. Okay, when you turn left or right, you yaw. If you turn slightly to the left or right, you slightly yaw. My only problem with it was he was showing a guy how that stick worked, and he did this with it, and it started spinning. But when he stopped spinning, it wasn't facing straight ahead. And he actually had to take the controller and turn it around like this and then turn it. But
He's
I
doing
guess
it wrong,
that's a
man.
learning curve, and it was
There's
his
also-
very first time.
There's
ever
some
flying
different
FPV.
controls to it.
Yeah,
Merc FPV did the same dang thing. He was trying to play with that darn thing, and he thought he had it figured out. And he was trying to turn the controller this way. It's not. You go left, right, forward, back, and side to side. You don't turn it this way at all. You don't do any rotation with the controller at all.
Fly a drone with a fucking wand. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I watched the NERC podcast that they talked about the controller and whatnot, and they talked about NERC's video and whatnot a little bit. But NERC just put up the Good Flight podcast like yesterday. It's like an hour and 45 minutes. He talked to the guy who actually helped do the DJI. He was the guy in DJI's labs helping test and everything else and design this thing. And he was on there. And NERC had the same idea with the controllers twisting. And you don't twist it at all.
Yeah, yeah.
It's side to side, up and down like that, but you don't do any twisting with it. If you twist it, you're doing it wrong. Because NERC was like trying to turn himself around and everything else. He said, if you really want to have some fun, wait till you're going along with it or whatever. Give it a toss in the air
and see what it does, right?
I can see what
That's what NERC was saying. He's like, it does some
like
crazy
a
stuff.
novelty than something to actually fly a drone with.
You guys should welcome
this is
DW and Michael Blade too.
Yeah, DW, Michael Blade pricks. That's more like a jet plane, the way a jet flies with the stick.
Yeah, well, that's the whole objective, to give you that three-dimensional flying with less controls.
Right.
For some reason, somebody somewhere honestly believes that you can fly a drone just as well with one hand than you can do with two, and I don't
Well, maybe
believe
they
that.
want to get the handicap involved.
There is a learning curve for doing it with one
It
hand
is.
because your muscle memory and everything goes
What's up,
back to
drone
one
worship?
stick for your control and
Michael
your
Blade.
trigger for here, and especially if you're already an FPV pilot,
Yeah,
because your mind and your mental state with your thumbs and everything automatically wants to do things.
it's called muscle memory. When
Yep.
we learned how to fly, we learned how to fly with two hands.
With the radio.
So muscle memory, what are you going to do with your free hand?
But see,
You
back
know,
in the day,
Excuse
before
me.
we had all this computing and whatnot, when they first started getting home computers, we had flight simulators back then. And what did we use? We used a one-handed flight joystick.
mhm.
But that's closer to
We got
flight.
used to it then.
No,
Yeah.
but
We
Mike,
adjusted to it then.
Yeah.
Yep.
you can actually fly an airplane with one stick. You can't fly a regular quad with one stick unless you have the FPV. I mean, they actually flew planes like that in the
They
past.
did a lot of testing with this remote to do it.
Actually, though, that's not entirely accurate.
Well, all right, they had foot pedals, right?
Yeah,
Nope.
they had foot pedals for
Okay.
y'all.
All right. Well, sorry, Ed, but I'm saying the one stick wasn't too far-fetched.
Oh,
wasn't-
no, not at all.
It
It's not
wasn't.
far
It
from
was a
Wicked.
matter of convenience, because when you build a cockpit for a pilot, you don't want his hands doing anything but controlling the plane. So if he could have one hand controlling the plane, the other hand is free to pull the trigger of a gun.
Well, it's
It's
usually
free.
on the same.
It's free to do other
Dome
tasks
Worship's
in the
talking about
cockpit.
El Capitan Uno. El Capitan Uno is a pilot. He's only got one hand, and he flies a two-stick QX7 with
Hold
one
on, hold-
hand, and he flies at full acro FPV.
Oh, left
and
hand,
will
one hand.
blow half of
left
us out
hand.
the water
The
easily.
guy that
You know why
flies
they
with
call
one
him Uno?
hand.
Yeah,
you're
that's
talking
why he
about.
calls himself Captain Uno, because he's one-handed.
There's one guy that I have to find his page. He's left-handed. He only has one hand, and he flies full acro. It's a shorter lanyard, and it's a smaller type controller. And he literally flies and does. I mean, he does hardcore
Yep.
acro with that one hand, dude. What is it? One left hand or one-handed left? Let me search for it right now. Check out this guy's videos. He's one of the first FPV pilots that actually started getting me dizzy. He
I've
does
watched
that much. I mean,
one-handed gaming guys playing FPV like Modern Warfare with one hand. What I mean, you put your mind to it. I've seen you've seen people driving with freaking elbows and shit. You kidding me?
She's still
Look
spending
at,
4 minutes finding that thing, huh, DW?
Mike Roche just put out a video today. He flies and he's
yeah.
you know, wheelchair.
Mike Roche was interested in. There was a guy who came out with a
Yep, the
joystick.
FT
He was an
Aviator.
astronaut. Scott.
FT Aviator.
I don't think that took off.
No, it didn't.
It didn't take off. Hold on. What is this guy's name? I cannot
It's
find.
because the reason it didn't take off is because you had to have all that stuff to connect it up to even get it to work right. Yeah,
This is true.
you were like building the whole computer system basically to get the darn joystick to work like it was supposed to with the connection.
This is true.
Come on, show what's in the
Where's this
box.
guy?
All right. I've got a request. I've got 2 packages here. And so we're getting requests to show what's in the boxes.
You're in a
That
hurry,
means I should
Jeff,
start
or
with the
what?
skinny little one here first. Is that the one I should?
Yeah, do the skinny
No.
one.
Yeah, do that.
Oh,
We showed,
oh.
we showed that one first. Plus, I'm getting hungry, man. The brewski's almost gone.
She wants this.
Time
This
to eat
one's
dinner.
heavier though. I'm
That's
hoping there's
the one-
extras in this box. I
Anyway,
really am, because I have been long awaiting. And now that the weather is like 70 degrees out here,
Mike, you know what he
I
sent
still
you?
appreciate it.
He probably sent you a clone of Dave.
So this is, I was expecting a box from here because Rodney Bell. Okay, everybody's got a Rodney Bell cup. I had gotten a Rodney Bell cup. I've been sporting them for years and whatnot, but I ended up on his stream and I managed to get him my address and whatnot, and he said he'd get me a mug. So I was expecting a Rodney Bell cup and a t-shirt. So we're going to open the box and we're going to start it off with a Rodney Bell hat.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, nice
What's
Velcro back. So
Yeah, you're gonna have
Tiffany,
to open it
Tiffany
up and
that's
put it
in
on your
chat,
head.
Lawrence, I don't know if you know her, Mrs. RC Creations. She does these. So she makes
Okay,
these at
very
home.
nice.
She's the one that did my logo, my little decals and stuff here.
Yeah.
She's the one that does those.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind because I just had a logo done for me.
And
that you're gonna start seeing quite often.
look at that.
All right.
A Rodney Bell cup.
He got his cup.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Now this is the bigger Rodney Bell cup too. This isn't, see, this is the regular Rodney Bell size is more like this. So now I got my cold and my hot. I don't have to go buy a Yeti now.
It's like a 44 ouncer from Speedway.
Yeah. And then, of course, we got us a Rodney Bell t-shirt.
Rodney who?
Okay.
Rodney,
There we
yeah.
go. All right.
being
That's
a
what's
So
up.
there's that package. Thanks, Tiff, for sending that down. Rodney, we appreciate you, brother.
Rodney got flashed the other day.
Yes, he did. That's what I heard. He said he had somebody come onto his panel because he
That's
puts the link in or whatever in the chat. Somebody come on and they used a name on their thing that was somebody that we normally would know in the chat or something like that.
Spelling
And
was
they had a
off.
picture
Well,
up
see,
and
that's
everything.
That's what
And it come up,
happens.
and then all of a sudden the picture went away, and there they were in their full nudity, hanging out for everyone to see.
You know what? That's what happens when you make everybody an admin. Because
No,
if
that
the
had nothing to
admin-
do with
Oh
it.
my
He put the
goodness.
stream-
If
he
that
put the
listen
stream chat.
closely. If
He
that
put the
admin
stream
gets
chat
hacked,
he put the stream link in the chat, not because everybody's an admin. Nothing to do with that at all.
Yeah, it
I
just
disagree.
because he didn't know exactly who it was coming in, and they come in, and I don't know. With Zoom, I have to authorize you to come in. So if I don't recognize you up there, I may question it before I let you in. You know what I mean?
The same as
So-
StreamYard.
But
Remember,
yeah.
Mike? Remember the first time I came in? It came in as like QX7 or QX something, and you didn't know who the hell I was.
Yeah. Well, Big Mouth was
Listen,
always
guys, I'm
coming
gonna
in
get
under
outta
his
here.
old lady's name and whatnot.
listen.
This
guys,
package is
hold
from
on.
Drone Days. Bob on the
Mike,
panel
I'm gonna
here.
get out of here
All
real
right.
quick.
Novice, thanks for coming in. You guys, if you haven't got it, check out Novice Quad's page.
Yeah.
Sunday, he's looking to do a giveaway, and you got to get to his page before then and do some stuff for a Mamba
gonna do a short video.
F405 giveaway.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a short video tomorrow, and you have to live in the United States or Canada. I'm gonna do the giveaway on Sunday. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do the video tomorrow. It's gonna be short. You just have to leave something like I want in, or I'm in, or I want it, or something. And on Sunday nights with those guys, I'll give away the Mamba stack. It's an F4 stack, brand new. I don't need it because I have something else coming in. And that'll be it. But you must live in the United States or Canada and be an FPV pilot. Okay. So if you don't have me, I just typed in the chat really quick. Add me, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. I need to go eat.
And I
some
think he
dinner.
put his link in earlier, so I'll post that.
Yeah, I did earlier.
multiple
Hold on. Let
times
me
as
see if
well.
it's still here. Yeah,
We'll
this
get
is
that
it
up there
right
and
here.
post it so you guys can make sure we get a link.
All right. So listen, you guys have a good one. Okay.
Later,
Take
buddy.
it easy, Warren.
All right. Plummet, I'm gonna take you up on that offer. Let me
Adios.
change out that VTX and that bird. I do have a bird I could play around with.
Oh yeah, do it.
Okay.
Telling ya.
All right. Later, guys.
Later.
So this package was sent to us from Drone Days Bob as a package he won some stuff from somebody, and there was a whole bunch of stuff, and he's like, well, we'll send it forward. So it's for giveaways and stuff for the channel. So let's see what all kind of goodies he's got in here for us.
For the good of your channel there, Mike. Because you know
What's
how
that?
to do giveaways.
Yeah, for the channel to have giveaways, exactly. So to start off with, we've got some, looks like 65 millimeter frames here, whoop frames. This one is a 75 millimeter, I believe. It's got a little bit bigger battery support on the bottom of the cage. So, and it is a little bit bigger overall. So I think 65 and 75 millimeter frames. Let's see what do we got here. This says 2 Omni. Oh, look, we got some flight controllers and ESCs, and it looks like we got ESCs,
No shit.
flight controllers,
Not focusing very well. But
PDB. Well, they're in plastic, so you're not going to see them very well either.
that's true.
They are hglrc. It looks like a complete stack from hglrc.
I just want to
Not
say
sure,
that
but-
something, a frame that size and a bird that size, to me, is the perfect FPV trainer, because you can beat the hell out of it and
Yeah,
But
just keep on
these are 20 by 20 stack here.
If you can build them.
So those can go into like a 2.5 inch, 3 inch.
I can't build them. Those
You could put it into a 5 inch if you really wanted to.
those
I've
solder
got
joints
I've got a
are
20 by 20 stack in a 5 inch currently right now.
I hear you, Bob, man. That's little
See.
stuff. That's why my Moby 7 is still sitting around instead of flying.
And display one rig. Oh, we're not going to talk about that. No.
This looks like it's just the VTX. It might be camera too. Nope, just the VTX. Oh,
That
that's
was all from Nick Burns. He's a really
Dude.
good guy. And his shit's all brand new.
Xing DTX 03 FPV transmitter system. So it's your VTX for a small whoop type.
Can't you put that on a RC car if you wanted? Camera?
Yeah, you could put this on an RC car. You could put it on an FPV plane, wing. You can put it on pretty much anything. All you got to do is be able to power it with 5 volts, and it's a video transmitter system. Then you just need a camera to put with it. That's not a big deal. What we got here? Runcam.com. That's always good. Runcam's always good stuff, right? Let's see what's in there. Oh,
That's a camera.
yeah. That's probably a camera that could actually go with that VTX I was just showing. Let's see if we can get it out of the package here. Oh, is it a camera? No, this is just a video transmitter as well.
It was just something like that I put on my old Warrior drone and FPV that sucker.
Yep.
Strapped a battery to the back of it, the back of the Warrior, and perched that thing up there, and I
Okay.
was flying FPV, by God.
Hell yeah.
We'll get some camera systems going now for you, though, Bob.
FPV. Hurrah.
So
Hoorah!
we got
Hoorah!
video transmitter, FPV camera, and antenna all in one right here.
Nice.
You know what you could use that for?
On a
Put it
tiny
on a stick when you're trying to get a drone out of a tree.
I can use it for
You know what I mean?
this
Cover
right
it.
here. This camera's actually bad on this.
Yeah.
This is a QX70 E-Sheen. It
I've
is
seen you
on
play that for 3 years.
Fly Sky
Yeah.
radio. It was an i6 Fly Sky that I originally got this with.
Brush drone.
Runs on a 450 milliamp 1S brushed. motors.
Dude, that little quad ripped too. He has a phone for a long
Yeah,
time.
that was a fun little bird when I first got it.
Don't fly anything through.
But yeah, that's the type of stuff you could use for that. We got what, 2 of those, I think, in there, right, Bob? Or
I
no,
don't remember.
just one. What's this here? This is, well, I can't even read the writing on this one. So TX Cam all-in-one FPV cam combo by Bold Clash. So that's another all-in-one camera, video transmitter, antenna system, and everything on it. So we got a bunch of FPV cameras for micros. Oh, that goes in there. Don't lose the paperwork for the camera. You'll hate yourself later. Trying to figure out what the fuck paperwork goes with what to try to figure out how. Oh,
I know I got a camera today and it didn't come with no paperwork. I had to go online, look up a manual.
let's see, what do we
A
got
lot
here?
of shit doesn't come with any paperwork anymore.
Probably got another one there for that too. Yep.
And
You
this
gotta-
Center Pro I got, they said where to go to get the directions for it. There wasn't nothing there. It was just a picture. A
That's
picture
not-
of a menu. That's all there was to it.
Omnibus F3 ESCs.
They're probably still good, but F3s are getting kind of old now, right?
Yeah, F3s are getting old, but these are ESC more. So
Because by the time I got to that stuff, it was going to be all outdated.
it's an F3 plus ESC. So it's like an F3 and ESC 5 amp ESC. So these are like some micro type boards or whatever.
Oh,
You
dude,
can
for a
play
micro
with.
whoop, that's perfect.
Yeah, for like F3 micros. Yeah, Rush.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah,
a
we
little
got here?
like that. Yeah,
Mike.
those fuckers are fun.
Mike,
Oh my gosh.
Mike, you're reading all these little products, and everybody. Well, I don't know, but a few people in the chat, they're like making Christmas lists. I need this. I need that.
Well, it's for the channel to give away stuff. So
I know.
you'll have to keep subscribing to the channel and come back and maybe you'll be able to win. This is a Happy Model Teeny 1S F4. It looks like just the ESC in there though. Well, no, I see a flight controller too.
So
So
that's
it's
the
like-
whole stack right there, right?
Yeah, F4 ESC and flight controller there. So there's another stack. Oh,
Yeah, that guy was generous to me.
oh, look at that. There's another one. Super S F3 Fly Tower. The by Fly, that Happy Model,
Brand new, haven't been opened, right?
right? We got here another Happy Model. Oh, this is a Happy Model all-in-one board.
Yeah.
Oh wow! It even has the
That's right
plugs
there.
for the motors.
Dude, everything. It's not even been soldered on, bro.
All right, just sell it to me.
It's
No,
got
but
all
I
the
broke
plugs
like
for
3
it.
nails, dude. That's a good one too.
That's
But you
cool.
got to solder on your camera, I think.
Yeah, you got to solder your camera, your video transmitter.
Because I was going to use that for the trash can. But I looked at it and I
But
thought.
CRF4. F4 Pro.
Yeah. That's the trash can right there.
Crazy Model F4. Crazy B.
That's a good one.
Yep.
It's all
Look
good
at
shit, really.
Tiny little thing here. I'm not even sure what the hell this one is, dude. Oh,
Eric, those
jeepers.
Beta 75 cameras.
Oh my
Beta
goodness.
75 cameras are like Sasquatch. You can't find them. Holy smokes! Wow, look how small
This
that
is the one Bob said he is definitely not going to solder that.
Dude, that's a 16 by 16 right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
That is a tiny board there.
Is that an
That's
ESC?
as small as it
flight
gets, bro.
controller?
That's ESC and flight controller, yes.
I want it.
Well, Adam, you got to watch his channel, subscribe.
Bunch of stuff in there too.
I have a quad sitting in a box right now that fucker can go in. It's got motors, everything.
Look at the cable. Look at the JST connector.
Dang.
Wow, that's a different one. Yeah.
It's getting XC30 with me.
Yeah, exactly. That baby be getting upgraded quick. At least
My
the 2.0.
My first little birds all had those connectors on them. JSP.
3402. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It looks like some kind of ESC in there, though. 4-in-1 ESC.
Eric, those are impossible to find. If you find one, let me know, because I'm looking for a camera for the Beta.
So I'm not sure what brand or anything.
Not
Look at the wiring that comes off of that, Adam.
What's that?
Look at the wiring that comes off of these plugs.
No shit.
Kind of hard to see it.
They're like square plugs. Yeah, let me pull it out of here.
You know, a couple of those boxes, I don't know if I threw them in the box. The instructions and everything is just pure Chinese. Mandarin, if you want to call it, be precise.
If you guys don't know who Albert Kim is, he's a reviewer of things. So Banggood, GearBest, yeah, that kind of thing. Exactly.
No, that was from Nick Burns.
Oh, Nick Burns?
Nick
Same
Burns.
thing. Same thing.
I like them both, but I kind of like Nick better.
Adam, look at that.
The fuck is all that?
Those are your
Oh,
four.
I see.
That's your wire connectors for your motors coming off of the fucking ESC, bro.
No shit.
Talk about old school plugs, huh?
Yeah, no shit.
Maybe that's for a plane.
It's funny to look at that. Man, we flew some shady shit in the day.
I should have saved
Oh,
Tiffany's
yeah.
box for last because I mean it would have been more suspenseful. And I was hoping I was going to get my beanie in that. I did get a hat, but it wasn't the beanie I was expecting there, Eric. I'm on to you, brother. I'm
You just
still
beat
going to
me
stalk you now. I want that beanie. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we got two more things here in the box. Race Star. It doesn't even say. BLHeli 6 amp. Individual ESCs. Got a set of 4 though. But they are Race Star 6 amps.
I got a feeling they're for a bigger quad, right?
No, not for 6 amp.
No, you'll blow those fuckers.
6 amp, you're talking about maybe a 1S, 2S?
Yeah, try doing a
Oh,
roll.
they look pretty big.
That's all you
Yeah,
do now.
one S.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't think more than a 2S on 6 amp because you're pushing already volt wise. You're on 2S, you're at 7, right?
Yeah, that's kind of outdated then, right?
So, I mean, well, it's for a micro of some sort, I'm sure. All right. And last but not least, and this is one of the ones that I was thinking I might end up hanging on to.
Well, don't show it then.
Keep the brain for the channel.
Keep it for the channel. See, Bob knows what's in this one.
I couldn't resist. I had to open it.
Nice, dude.
Brain FPV.
What is that?
I had no idea.
Oh,
It's some kind of a flight stack.
It's the 20x20 Brain FPV stack.
That's a good stack, dude.
That is
Good stack.
that is a killer stack. Yeah, so that was the last
fight
thing.
over that stack. Seriously, that's nuts.
I've got one of the, I've got the 30 amp Brain in one of my quads.
It's a good one.
Well, you two could get out there with your quads and have one of those pole fights like Carlos and Paul.
Oh, jousting
Jousting
thing.
match.
That's a cool sticker right there.
Oh yeah.
it looks like
That is a nice slap.
Rolling Stones.
Has a Rolling Stones look to it, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is that
look
a
at the dog.
The
Oh,
dog
man.
Oh, it's
I
a
didn't
dog.
even see
with
that.
goggles on.
Oh,
That's the
motherfucker.
Brain thing. Yeah, they always do that. Yeah. Well, Bob, the channel appreciates you, brother.
Yeah, definitely.
We're definitely gonna, and like I said, man, we got lots of goodies here. So
Hey, looking at logos, do you guys know what the logo is? Like, it looks like an ape on all fours, but one
Oh,
front
Bob,
paw
look.
is up, putting goggles on.
Look on your messenger.
All right.
Oh my goodness. So much
I
stuff.
sent you something.
So much.
Let me see if I find it again.
That's awesome. I'm gonna have to find a whole nother box just for stuff for the show now. All right. Now that that's out of the way, where's that mug at? I've been working on printing these handles for mugs and whatnot. And let's see if I've got one that'll fit this. Nope, too skinny. This one's probably going to be the closest one, and it's going to come a little bit shy, but
I just sent it to you, Bob.
No, that's not it. But it's probably
now I'm going to have to print one of these in a bright green though. But see,
There you go.
we've adjusted the sizes so that they fit the mugs. My buddy's got the Yeti version of this, and like it's just a size adjustment. This is 113%. This is 109. This is 113%. This one's like at 105% or something like that. So we've been going up in size and reprinting and making handles.
Let me make a suggestion too. I got a suggestion for you, Mike. Okay, hold the cup up again. All right, you see how it's skinny at the bottom and at the top it's a lot wider?
Yep.
All right, so you know how they have coasters, right? For setting the glass on or whatever?
Yeah.
You print a coaster that is
Comes
like
off the handle.
slightly cupped that it sets down in, so it has a nice stable base to sit on.
Yeah, these were printed online for the handles, so I was like, but yeah, we're working on them. So this will have a nice big handle for it pretty soon. I'll probably have to print that this weekend. I was hoping one of these might fit it, but so these are Trails End, or I think they are the Walmart brand. So they're the same size as a Yeti. I mean, exact. So yeah.
No, but Carlos, this was an ape on all fours, but one arm was up, putting goggles on. Do you guys know what that logo might be? It was really hard for me.
Ed's not going to take you for a ride on his boat till I get a beanie, crazy. Just saying. I'm going to make sure of it.
Ed's not taking a ride on that boat until until God makes a flood again, maybe.
So 114% chaos works on that print. It puts it up at about here and keeps the handle off the ground, so it's not all the way up. So 115 is where we're going to go with next and see where it falls. And
that was weird, man, because when you spoke, Carlos, all of a sudden you were big in my screen.
Oh, it's happening here now. You're speaking and you're coming out.
Adam spilled beer all over his keyboard.
I did. If anybody's wondering, I'm like shaking my keyboard.
I have two keyboards over there that have the same type of issues. I spilt shit on them and they don't work anymore.
Yeah, kind of might just did that.
One was a nice gaming keyboard that lit up LEDs there. Fuck.
I'm here and watch. I'm talking. I'm like, oh shit, spilled beer all over my fucking keyboard.
Gotta change the view, Ed.
Yeah, you gotta change it to gallery view.
Gallery view, top right.
I'm on gallery view.
No, Ed was on.
Oh, Ed was back over in spotlighted view.
Yeah.
When I spotlight a video like that and highlight it for everyone, it automatically kicks us over into speaker view afterwards, I think.
Right.
So you have to switch it back to gallery view. I do it on my screen. I have to switch back into gallery view every time afterwards.
Just remember it.
You like the 116? That's where you were at with yours, Chaos?
Where in the fuck? Where the hell
We'll
is
go
that?
with it.
Go in the upper right.
Oh, excuse me. Why is what's going on here?
Carlos, you coming
What the
in
hell?
again?
No. Disregard that.
Yeah, see, there you are.
Forget that guy. He's a
Oh,
knucklehead.
no,
He
you
doesn't know
can't
what he's
have
doing.
two of you.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
No.
You don't need
Yeah,
to.
see over there trolling other pages and shit.
Okay, we'll
No,
remove that one.
I was trying to pull up something to share.
We'll remove you, but we won't report
No,
you.
no.
buddy.
I thought I just left myself. Okay. Did I leave twice?
I left
Oh,
you. I kicked
okay.
you.
No, you're
Sorry
good.
about that. I want to show you a quickie video, if I may. What
That's
do
a
I-
possibility. I haven't done like video sharing and whatnot for.
Where is the share button? Oh, I see it. I see it.
I got to make sure you can. Oh, all participants. There you go.
Is it there? I don't know. I can't see it anymore.
It'll automatically pop out. No, we're
Okay.
not seeing it.
Nada?
We're not seeing it on our end.
All right, so then maybe I did it premature. Let's try that again.
Little bit of PE going on there, huh?
Physical education, right? That's what you mean, Ed? Erectile dysfunction. All right. So let's see if I can do this right. Share application. Oh, it doesn't show up. Interesting. Why wouldn't it show up? I don't know. Hate this.
I don't know either.
All right, let's see if this has anything to do with it.
Beer got 5 of my keyboards in the last 6 months, Chaos says. Cat doesn't like me on the PC and pushes the fucker over when he walks away.
Yep.
I don't know why it doesn't show up. Never mind.
Freaking cat.
And no, Edge, I did not get the Raspberry Pi done yet, but I think that's going to be my weekend project. It's supposed to drop back down in temperature this weekend again. So I
Only
think
in
I'm
the
going to work
30s
on
though,
trying to
right?
wire up the Raspberry Pi. I got tomorrow off, I think, so far too. So I may end up spending the day doing some wiring and trying to get that all kind of figured out.
Does that show up at all, Mike, or it's blank?
No, we're not seeing it.
Hey, that's cool,
We
Rigger,
don't
man.
even have
I
a
can't
video
wait
of
for you
you
to
right
have
now.
a sky
Much
droid.
less a video of your screen.
Oh, well.
I thought he was supposed to get it like last night.
Is it a link or is it a video you got saved on Drive?
Let me see if this works. Hey, buddy. Probably mom. You're not in front of the driver, right? Are you? Because I need to come back tomorrow early.
Oh, shoot out of a park by the sheriff.
Yeah, that's what I
I
was.
called the FAA and they said I was in the right. I'm going back there this
now,
weekend
we'll
with paperwork in hand. Class G airspace on Golden. There you go, John. Don't take that crap, man. Don't
They
take
got
that
kicked
crap.
out of the ballpark because of COVID, and I was the only one there.
Yeah, that's the whole thing is the cops don't even really know anymore. They're just like this or that, and the cities are all thinking they can just put whatever ordinances up and control the airspace or whatever. And yeah, there's all kinds of
Because I
misconceptions
was out there all
out there.
by myself. How in the hell am I going to catch COVID?
It's farther away than Adam.
I got to step out, Mike. I'll catch you in a few.
All right, buddy.
There, bud.
Drama, drama, drama.
Yeah, even though Adam hasn't had any stickers made himself, right?
I'm lazy.
The question
Everybody
was
comes back.
the question was Flumming FPV almost got stuck in the decal truck and was gonna wait and see how long it took you to notice.
Get my truck
then-
really, really quick.
And then Tiff says, Chaos, did you give Mike a slap yet? He says, not yet. Custom design. He is further away than Adam, but Adam got some. Even though he hasn't made any himself, the lazy fucker.
Yeah.
He's too busy putting $10 to the noob tube each week so that he can't afford to buy stickers.
I can afford it. I just fucking I don't want to. Fuck am I gonna do with a fucking sticker? I don't even fucking use the ones I
No,
got.
Chaos, you gotta sell them the design, not send them the design, dude.
I think that's the thing what it is why I don't do it, because everybody's like I hit up a couple people, they're like, hey man, what are you gonna charge me for design? I had one guy told me 200. Another guy was like, no, fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm not spending
people
that
that
money.
design logos want a ton of money. I got lucky
good
with
for them,
mine
but
because
I'm not buying it.
Joe was doing that pilot shirts or whatever on Teespring or whatever. He's making pilot shirts, so he was gathering everybody's logos so he could make a collage, all their pilot logos on the t-shirts. So I tried to get on one. And he's like, well, I need a high definition logo. And I had something else made up and it wasn't good enough definition. He's like, well, let me see what I can do. So he ended up making this logo for me pretty much. And that's been there pretty much ever since. So, but Joe Stan FPV is the one that made that logo. And he didn't charge me a thing for it. He gave it to me for free.
Joe's a good dude.
Yeah, he did build you a quad. I gotta give him that. It did take like a month and a half or something, but
Hey. To be
it's
fair,
still less time than it took Ed to build one.
That's not a very high bar to reach, right?
I think I might have to try my new cup out. I think I might have to go get me some ice.
hey Mike, you know what's really funny? Is COVID's been around longer than fucking when. No, it's been longer for Ed to send me that quad than when COVID's been around.
No,
Got the
is
good
that
rubber
right?
seal.
That can't be possible.
It's got the flip lid, but it's got the rubber seal on it to keep it nice and cold or hot.
Close.
And it locks open in place too. It locks.
That beer might have gotten to Adam's keyboard.
All right, I'll be right back.
I'm still here.
No, I think Adam's on a safety meeting before he knocks it over again.
Yeah.
Me and you, Ed. You were flying pretty low today. That was nice.
There's one place in the
I seen you
the
going
pack.
down the path
There's
trees.
one place in the video today where I pitch it forward good, and you can just see me hit the gas, man. And that thing, I'm telling you, it made that field seem small.
Oh yeah. I seen you.
But then I
flying
was
low.
able to cruise slow too.
Oh, that's nice. That thing was a little fast for me, but like I said, I tried to learn on that. And that was
Well, I'll just tell you this, okay? The camera angle is lowered significantly from what it was when I first got it.
well, that's probably not how I flew it. I probably flew it lower.
Because I lowered it. When I took it apart to put the new antenna on, I lowered that bit.
Well, the wife's happy she doesn't have to go buy me a Yeti now. I said, yet. I told her yet. She's like, I heard that.
Rick Morris, for me, it's not. I've seen lots of people do great work, you know, on the YouTube and fucking Facebook and that when it comes to designing logos. It's just
I'm gonna wash it with some alcohol right now, Tiff.
yeah, I'm just not going to pay for it. I mean, I'll pay for it, but I'm not going to pay like I can buy a flight controller, an ESC, and a frame for that money. I'm not going to pay that. I'll do some
We're gonna christen it
paint thing on fucking Microsoft where I'll do that.
like with a boat, right, Ed? You christen it with some alcohol.
Absolutely. I mean, you gotta sanitize it right there. Woohoo!
Make sure I sanitize my throat first too.
Gotta
Oh, motherfucker.
stay safe, brother.
Pricing my art seems weird. It can be
and that's
because it's all personal, you know.
Because honestly, because it takes you to do it, so it is worth money. Basically, I can't afford it because I'm too busy fucking giving away fucking money to other shit.
It's kind of like jewelry, though. I mean, jewelry, you can have a diamond, and that gives you a base price, but then the sculpting of how to place that diamond in that setting and everything else is where they get the big money at. Screenshot of your last video. Do you recognize anything? You just want a screenshot of your last video? Oh, now I gotta find your channel too. I'm supposed to find Novice Quad's channel.
Well,
Just in case you guys don't have him.
See where I went, Bob?
I was kind of.
Oh, you're not paying.
Now let's see if we can find
I
Mr.
was watching the night.
J's RC.
I thought you were just taking a safety break.
I found Mr. J's RC shop. That ain't right.
Oh, you went quite a ways off the reservation there.
I went out over that pond out back.
See, well, we don't usually see you go that far.
You only got 5 subscribers over there, Mr. J's RC.
Zooming right through that little field, but makes your little field.
Is that correct? Yep, that's the right one. He
Spread
changed
out.
his channel altogether, guys. Copy this. All right. We're gonna make sure. There we go. Paste. Oh, he was probably putting it in
I
there
see the
too.
water now.
Okay, there's his channel. Let's see what's in the screenshot. Hold on. I see what's in the screenshot. I see what's in the screenshot. And we only want the screenshot. So we're going to do it this way. We're going to go zoom. And do this. Go screen share here. Okay, you guys see that? Right next to the quad. What is that?
A skull.
Skull.
Yeah, that's that green skull that I had on here that was a
Oh,
misprint.
cool. That quad looks a little strange though, where I see shadows.
It's on a starting block. He's got it propped up off the ground on a
Oh, all
starting
right.
block.
I
too.
see now. I see now. All right. Yeah, because it looked a little boxy.
Yeah. And now let me put Novice Quad's link in
Oh, all right.
to the chat. If you guys don't have Novice Quad subscribed, oh,
No,
where's
I
my
got
screen share? I gotta stop sharing. Come on, where's my? There it is. Stop share. There we go. Back to gallery view. Yep. Okay. Oh, the prick's back. So there's Novice Quad's channel. If you guys don't have him, not subscribed, check him out. He's giving away a Mamba 405 stack, F4 405 stack, Sunday night on his channel. He's going to put out a video between now and then, and with some things you got to do to get entered into the drawing for that stack. So that print is so sick, dude. The scribe on it and everything else, it just, on this peach, it almost looks like it's brain material, but it's just Celtic scribe all the way around, even the chin, all the way around the chin. There's a Celtic scribe all the way around that. You can barely see it on these little ones.
Just not gonna work.
See how you got the scribe all the way around?
Scully.
Nice.
Golly.
Yeah, it's all that scribe work all the way around.
What'd you do with the one for the LEDs?
The glow in the dark.
Yeah.
There's the glow in the dark one.
I thought you were gonna put LEDs.
This
in there.
one's the clear green. I haven't done anything with any LEDs, putting them up in there yet. I've just been
Oh,
using a flashlight to test them out and see what I got. But so there's the glow in the dark one. It just shows white normally, but once you do it, you can see the bottom glowing now.
Gotta turn the lights off. Might get the full.
It's the monitor, dude. There's no lights. I've got LEDs on. That's the LEDs that are on. But other than that, I'll turn the LEDs off. Oh, there we go. Maybe that'll work.
Sit back. Go back. There you go.
Don't
Still can
fall
barely
over
see
there.
it. But yeah, it lights up pretty good.
I remember those models we used to put together with glow in the dark parts.
Oh man.
Mm.
So Mike, changing the subject, I might be joining your stream from Florida next week.
Yeah, I know, man. I was so tempted. Tell the boss to screw off and jump in with you.
I got an extra bed. I'll throw drone worship out of it.
I'm not fighting him for it. That's for sure. He's a big boy.
I will beat him. Nah, I told him if he wants a place to crash, he can come. Although now I got to call him back and said 2 queens instead of a king.
Yeah, I think the green looks pretty cool. You can see the green glow coming off it.
The only problem is with the camera view, you don't see the detail of the eyes and stuff.
No, you don't get to see all that, but I mean, it's scroll work
that
all the way
looks
down
like-
in the eyes and everything.
It looks like Ed without a hat. Just kidding, Ed. Just kidding.
Yeah,
See, that's
sure
with
you will.
LEDs off. So that's just my 3 monitors right here lighting up the room.
Hey, Adam.
What's up?
Looks like you're in a car jumping up and down. Like, you shaking your leg?
He's still trying to get his keyboard dried out.
I think he's shaking his leg. He's moving the whole monitor.
Oh no, dude. I can just watch. I put something down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And it's mine.
stop doing that.
I can't do that.
Hold on to the beer. Don't put it down.
God damn, I flick a cigarette, the fucker flicks.
How's your mom? Jay?
Okay.
Yeah, good. Good to hear.
Oh yeah. She's beating it.
I had a friend of mine that used to do that all the time, where he put one foot so it was hitting that one nerve, so that his foot would bounce up and down. Is that what you're doing, Adam?
This
No.
one's clear green. You can even see the print through the clear.
That's how he
Like the
stays away.
infill. You can see all the lines from the infill inside.
I just realized I'm on the wrong side.
Oh, that's right.
That's how it came up tonight, Ed. I don't know why. It put you over there. I was like, whatever. Usually I'm over there. It had you over there right away. I was like,
He just
Hey,
wants
Ed?
to be the drunk guy on the left.
my cam was even on when you came in too, so it wasn't like my camera was off and whatnot. So I don't get it.
Hey Ed. He was talking to Carlos. I'm gonna help him out. Eric says,
You're,
"Tell
yeah,
Ed he's a
you're
prick."
ignoring him. You're ignoring Eric.
You're
Dave?
a prick for ignoring him all.
I
that.
haven't ignored you, Eric. What are you talking about? I've said things to you in chat, and I've mentioned you.
I wasn't really.
Boy, I can't help it if you don't pay attention.
You got to watch him, Eric. He's one of those ungodly ones.
FPV Army. Hoorah!
FPV Army.
Where's Bob? We need Bob's hoorah.
Maybe that's what we should do. The FPV Ungodly Army.
Right.
That'd be worse than us. That's not good.
I knew, and I was wondering why the change in position.
Are you sure?
It was totally Zoom, but I don't know.
I don't believe Minnesota Paul. I'm gonna search. It says because the beta FPV, the camera, you look for it and you can't find it anywhere. Now he's saying it's RDQ has it. So maybe
DMR.
FPV camera.
RC Crazy should look into that too. Who's leaving? Mark? Bye,
Yeah,
Donkey.
Mr. Rigger.
Bye.
Burger. Must be
Bye,
dinner time.
I know, I'm coming.
I heard the crap about a catamaran, Eric. Okay, it is just March, but a lot of money.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
talked to
got
you all
none
night.
right
No
now.
answer back. You'll just have to watch the stream over. Haha.
No, I saw the challenge thing about a catamaran. And he's like,
I like that. RDQ apparently, RC Crazy. Race day quads.
yeah, but it'll say out of stock and
Minnesota Port just said they have it for $15 for the 85.
yeah, but they're probably out of stock. He probably didn't check that.
I'm not going to assume anything. Edward.
RDQ is pretty nice, man. They sent me an email today.
No, they
They
are.
missed me. They haven't seen me.
Yeah, they're giving you a 10% discount to spend more money. Yeah, I have the same one.
They missed me.
We haven't heard from you in a while. Yeah. That's it. That's code for spend some money here. It's been a
I
while.
must say, I did order something from RDQ that said out of stock, but they said when they expected it to get it in stock, and it came sooner than I expected. Let's just put it that way.
$15 for shipping.
I'm reading the warning thing on this darn cup that comes with this cup and lid and whatnot.
In stock.
It says the lid is top rack dishwasher safe,
Time for the
but
restroom.
it tells you not to use the cup in the dishwasher. I don't get it. We hand wash anyway, so it don't matter. But I was thinking the cup was top rack dishwasher. I'm like, how the hell is that going to fit in the top rack of a dishwasher? That's a huge cup for a top rack.
I always hear people talk about Yeti. When I was up to the store last year, I said, I'm going to look at one of those coolers. For a mid-size cooler, not that big, it was like $300.
Yeah,
$30
they're
for
high
this
dollar,
cup.
no doubt.
This is the 20-ounce tumbler. It's $30, $35, I think it is. And it's 40 for one of these in a Yeti.
Holy shit, dude! It's like buying a fucking single ESC. That's expensive.
Dude, dude. You don't even just their lunch bags are like $70 for a lunchbox bag.
My God.
I'm like, dude, you fit a sandwich and like a bag of chips in there, and that's it anyway. You want $60 for it? No.
No. No. Go to the dollar store and fucking buy some baggies and an ice bet. You know, those little ice for like $5.
You can get your custom logos put onto them and whatnot, but yeah, that's like $16 to have your little logo, one color logo put on there. I mean, right, it $16 per time that somebody wants to put that sticker on it. I know. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I was thinking about buying the stuff to do that, but I kind of talked myself out of it because it looks oversized.
Yeah, I figured the logo would peel from the heat.
No, because they'll put it on with sublimation, and that's supposed to last pretty good.
No, I meant these ones.
Yeah.
So, Mike,
This is a sticker Tiffany put on.
Oh, that's all.
So that's why she's saying don't dishwasher it, because it'll
Oh,
peel
all right.
the label, the sticker.
Mike, I was talking to this guy that went to Florida, and he said most of the time you have to wear the mask on the plane, but when they give you these snacks, you're allowed to take the mask down. So, like, what's the point? But he said one of his friends got on the plane, so he has the mask, right? And he said, but he brought a bag of peanuts. So he said, like, once every minute, he put the mask down, started eating a peanut, chewing it, and then maybe, you know. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm bringing peanuts. I'm just imagine 3.5 hours.
I'm eating, man. What do you mean?
Yeah.
This is right here.
All
So
right.
wait, how is
So
this
this is
different
this
from
is
when you
my
usually are?
this is the funniest thing I ever saw. I don't know where I saw it, but you know, you heard the talk about double masking and wearing two masks.
Yeah, that's
So
Biden.
this guy has two masks. He has one over his nose, right at the top of his lip and the top of his nose, and another one at the bottom of his lip and under his chin.
Above and below.
And then
his
he's eating food, you know, with two masks on.
I'm wondering if Eric thinks $93 for the Mobi 7 is a lot of money or what?
93 for the Mobula 7, the regular Mobula 7, the original.
Yeah.
It was dude, it was like $120 or something on
That's
the
what I
original.
remember.
Yeah, I
So-
think that's
it was
about
more
right.
than that. It was like 130.
I think
Was it like
nowadays
that?
though, it's like 79.
And if he wants, he can get the Mobilite 7 for, I think, $89.
Oh,
And those
yeah,
use the same batteries as the Tiny Hook, right, Bob?
I
Yep.
seen a video this morning. Somebody took that Nano Hawk and they stripped it down, put
That's
T
Emax,
blade
right?
props on it, put it on for outside fun ripping and whatnot, took the prop guards off and everything else and minimized, used the newbie drone light camera mount onto it and everything instead of the canopy top that they had onto it. It put it down to like 20 some grams or some shit like that, and was like screaming, ripping, power looping his back deck area and everything with it, dude. I thought about getting one of those just to play with, just to strip it down.
Mobilite
No, Nano Hawk.
or the
Oh,
Nano.
Beta set. They can't charge $93. What is he talking about, Eric, now?
Shit, Mike, I'm thinking about getting a CNC machine, dude. Start cutting roll frame.
Just looking for the camera. For what? The Beta 75 camera?
Look on RDQ. They have the
Dude,
85.
you should be able to find that just about anywhere, dude. I mean, it's basically just a Beta Flight's version of
Plug it in.
the 18 all-in-one.
It's a plug-in.
Yeah. I got like 3 of them in that box I just got. Sorry. That was kind of fucked.
Yeah, that guy was generous.
Yeah, dude.
I used
that-
a lot of stuff. I got like 3-4 working quads out of that.
yeah, you got all that shit, plus all this stuff here, plus probably a bunch more.
I got more. I
Yeah.
just know motors because motors are something I can use.
You're right.
Free shipping, of course it is.
They don't get outdated quite so much.
So, do an electric.
That'd be a
motor.
good box to give away for some stuff, man. We might just have to like use some of it and like put it in a kit. Like here's a flight controller and here's an all-in-one camera setup, and you know,
I'm hoping to come
here's a
home with,
start off on a build for somebody for a micro or something.
You know how
I'm hoping to come home with a Nazgul from Mitch. Maybe it'll have GPS or iFlight on it or something.
wanna see
You
what I
took the
got?
VTX off, so now you just need a regular camera. No,
If I fly it this year,
What's that?
run cam.
One Cam 2 4K. Hoping it's as good as like a GoPro. It's not as good as a GoPro, but
That used to be all we had for before sessions come out. That's what we used to have to buy for like
looks
an
like something
FPV
called-
action camera to put on our drones or something like is that.
They didn't have
How do you
something
angle
called a
it?
Morpheus that looks similar. Is that
Yeah, I
down
think
right?
so.
Yeah.
just put stuff in there like a little angle.
Yeah, build up like a foam block or whatever, to put a little angle foam on there and then strap it onto your quad. Yep.
Wasn't bad. It was like $99.
If you get that Avenger 5-inch frame from Cyclone FPV, it's got that camera mount on the front that's already got an angle on it.
Actually, they give you wires. You could use this as both.
This frame here's already got a, see the camera mount on the front? So my session will already be at an angle.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I got
Get this
figures.
8 fucking quad right here.
Yeah. That's why you bought the damn frame, because you were like,
Yeah,
oh, I
'cause
want a
Mike
dead
was
cat.
like, oh yeah.
Dead cat. Squish.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah, dude,
decorated
yeah,
it.
that one.
Yeah, it's squished too.
Yeah, it is. It's squished like a motherfucker, dude. Look at that.
It's funny you should talk about dead cats. I accidentally ran over a cat the other day. So I
It happened.
Yeah.
knocked on the lady's door and I told her. And she goes, well, you sure it's my cat? What did it look like? I go, well, before I hit it, it looked like this.
So Bob offered her $20 for the cat. About a half hour later, the cops were at his door for selling pussy.
Brought it to the
Oh my
restaurant.
God.
Favorite jokes.
That was good, Bob. That reminded me of the
VO2 all-on camera VTX combination.
I'll
Irene.
have to watch that on the replay, Bob.
That was a Z01 that just came in that box, I think. One of those ones in there was a Z01 E-Sheen. The best, if the best thing I could tell you, Eric, go to tinywhoop.com and buy their 802 camera there. Buy the camera from there for their, it's got a VTX and a camera. You can buy them separate, I believe. And they've got the mount so that you can mount the VTX into the TPU so that it stays stable on your board, and 2 screws hold it. Just like on my Tiny Whoop.
Or buy a 3D printer and make tools. Oh, you can't even see it, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's invisible, Adam.
This is fucking orange. Yep. Oh, yeah, will show up.
Yeah, that ain't showing up.
Yeah, that's a bitch.
That's pretty
What can I
funny.
say?
Your part had the invisibility cloak on it, Adam.
I have some work to do on my computer.
Excuse me. What are we looking at?
So this is the camera from Tiny Whoop. The VTX lays flat across here, and the camera has a mount. And they sell the mount for it and everything else. So you can do 10 degree or 20 degree so that your camera's angled and not flat. Most of those other ones, you won't get no angle with your camera. But this has the TPU mount and everything you can get for it from tinywhoop.com.
Yeah. You definitely don't want flat.
No. You want angle.
All you look at is ground. I remember back when I started with the Wi-Fi and the Holy Stones. As soon as you went forward, you were just looking at the grass the whole time.
This is not the hobby to save money, I can tell you that.
That camera is mounted with 2 screws on a TPU mount. So the camera and the VTX both mount in. It's got plastic clips that hold both pieces in, and then 2 screws to hold onto the mount.
Oh, let's see this quad will pull up. You're not going to see the GoPro mount.
Yep, TPU.
Hello, Marcel.
This is a TBS Source 1 with a run cam
Drone.
Joshua Barlow edition.
Robust. I like that word. Anyway, Mike, I'm going to bow out. I got to be up at 4:15 in the morning.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I'm
Unfortunately.
here about.
I think I'm off tomorrow.
Carlos, Frick.
Have a good day tomorrow.
I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be home by 7, I hope, but still got to get up early. Blows.
There you go, Eric. There's the Tiny Whoop collections page for all their camera gear VTX. For their just cameras, VTXs, their mount brackets, everything, that's all right there. So
FPV Army.
What?
a godly soul, you. What motors and ESC are you using? Plummet Chaos wants to know.
Flight 1. Extreme.
Flows.
Flight
Flow
1.
motors.
7. Yep, and flow motors.
Says I can fit a straw in here too, but I don't think it'll be the Yeti straw. The Yeti straw is a big, thick one.
They got their own straws.
Yeah, they got straws that come with their tumblers.
I know what Chaos is talking about. He's talking about that quad I tried building him. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll show you guys what the fuck that thing's at. It's right here. And this is what it looks like. I have not taken anything off of it or used
Hey, Ed, you thought you had issues with building pods. Look at that shit, dude.
Nah, I have a few birds that look like that.
It is literally just sitting here.
Slide Dad, what's going on, brother? Good to have you in.
Hey, Sly Dad.
Marcel in the house. What's going on, Marcel?
He's better.
Access? Oh,
Yes, I did. I was like, fuck that quad.
I've had some like that too, but they were usually
Why,
hanging up
Dad?
in the works.
Hey, Fly, I flew over the pond yesterday. Not far over the pond, but I flew over it.
Look who it is. What's up, Slide Dad? Look who it is. Newfound Drone Productions. What's going on, Bill? Oh. So yeah, I think I'm off tomorrow, so I might have to work on Raspberry Pi tomorrow. Oh.
Man, I got the munchies. I like some Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, well, I don't want to have to wire mine. Oh. That's a bunch of wiring I get to do. Where the hell is it then? Over here, huh? Here it is. So yeah, I get to wire all this shit together.
Have fun.
It's gonna be like building a computer.
That's soldering, dude. I love soldering.
And then it just plugs right into the computer then, or the printer.
Oh yeah.
I do
Next
it
to the
after
phone.
it gets small like that. My eyes just.
And then we'll have an actual camera on the printer so that I can monitor my prints and we can pull it up any old time. I won't have to have this camera like run over there and hanging down looking at it funny.
Hey, I'm a drunk guy on the left now.
Hey, cool. How'd you
Well,
do that?
Stage left.
Oh, because Carlos left and whatnot, I guess, huh? So rotated.
He's a drunk guy on the left.
Hey, I wonder if I can get one of these in an RC Crazy version.
Wow, that'd be nice.
I got one. Fucker's awesome. My favorite hat.
Riding the bell. A little tighter. A little tighter. Ugh.
Hey, Mike, you see that?
Huh.
Chaos wants to fly with you tomorrow if you have the day off.
I'll even come to Midland to fly if I have to. Ooh. But then I'd have to like work on charging packs and whatnot too.
He's only
I
got.
thought you were supposed to fly today, Chaos.
He probably, you know,
Yeah, 50 mile an hour gusts of wind out there. I don't think he was flying much of anything
No, but
today.
Well,
He was out there doing anything today. He was crashing it into the ground from.
I even told him, you do these ones, they can just shift that quad. That fucker will fly 100 miles an hour. You're good.
Oh. Dang.
Stop it. No.
Hey.
how you doing, Eugene? I want to know how Eugene is doing.
They've been here for hours now. I was going to start picking on them now.
I know.
What does that shirt say?
I kept mixing him up with Mrs. RC.
If we build it, let it fly.
Yeah, no,
I do believe if you go to the Rotor Riot store, this shirt is available there. It was a quad box shirt.
Is that 100% cotton?
No. They shrink.
Your mic is low, Bob.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, that was just something I was looking into with the whole printing shit.
Yeah, Mr. J, he seems to be having an issue with that today. He was ignoring RC Crazy for the longest time tonight, too, from what I understand.
Today.
It's just Ed tonight, I guess.
Tonight.
No, I'll tell you what it is. Every one of them, because they've seen me be accused of this before, so they pick on me about it on purpose.
You're right about that, Private Island, man. When you get the winds out there at like 25 and 30 and gusting,
yeah.
Then it's just not even fun anymore because you're like trying to do some stuff and you're like, okay, we're doing all right. And then that one, it's like, oh shit, just shifted you over 5 feet. Now you're climbing a tree for a quad. Or that one, it was 20-mile-an-hour winds when I put that one into the top of the tree over there at Emerson that one time. It did 20-mile-an-hour wind. I went to go do a flip and the wind caught it as I was coming over a forward roll over the top of some trees. And that wind sucked it down in the roll momentum and poof, into the top of the tree I went. It was like 60, 70 foot up in the damn tree.
Yeah. And he was sick for like 6 months because
yeah, I got sicker than a dog that night. I got it back that day, though.
Yeah. Tell you what, you young bucks, yeah, no big deal, climb a tree. You get a little bit older and you're like, nah, I think I'm going to pay somebody to get that now.
Yeah, right. Pay somebody.
Yeah. $60 not to have to do that. Yeah, I think I can swing that.
Adam, what do you know about being old?
What's that?
What do you know about being old?
Well, I'm not exactly old. I'm almost 40, but
he's the youngest on the panel. He's talking to you old young guys. Good point, Bob.
Hey, there's a difference between a 21-year-old and a 38-year-old.
He says I'm almost 40. I'm almost 50. I'm the next youngest.
I think me and Ed are the same age today.
I'll be 49 in May.
You poor bastard.
No.
60.
Oh, you're 60 today, Bob?
I'm 60.
You old prick.
Hoorah. I'm same age.
Cheers, mother. Right? Cheers.
What are you at? 60 or 61?
Ed, he's like 89.
Yeah.
I mismatched you, buddy.
He's still not answering.
No, I bet Ed's like 52.
Yeah, I wish. Or did you what did you say, Adam?
Oh, what?
You said you bet Ed is like 52.
Yeah, like 52.
It'll be a
62.
62 in April.
Oh, holy
Oh,
shit.
you still are older than me. Holy shit, you are old.
Yeah, you prick.
Younger in the mountain and older than a pair.
This April?
Well, no, next April.
No, that's what I was wondering. This April, Ed? Like 4 weeks from now? 3 weeks?
Well, actually, it's only like 3 weeks. Today's the 12th, something like that.
He gets slow to answer, don't he? I know it's an easy question.
Oh, today's only the 11th. Okay. He said your mic was low. Maybe that was the reason, Bob.
All right. You hear me, right?
I hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I've
Yeah,
got my
but
shit
you're
on
still
surround sound,
lower
though.
than everybody else.
All right.
But usually I don't have any problem hearing it, so I don't know why. It's Zoom, man. Zoom is different.
All right.
Yeah, Ed was the guy that was running all the generator power for the arc. Yeah, that's right. born before Noah, was there for the building of the ark.
No, I was right after that.
Oh, who you bullshitting, bud? You know who Jesus is. You talk to him.
I don't think he held the ark.
I'm right here. You don't have to talk to me.
Oh, shit.
Hey man, hey, I'll tell you, John.
Yeah, we built it. Will it fly?
Felt bad. Well, I mean, 50 is just a psychological barrier. I'm just telling you, like for me, it was like 58, 59, and it's been downhill ever since.
49 is not what I expected. You know, I had some ideas back, you know, when I was having kids. I'm like, yeah, I have them out of the way. And by the time I'm like 50 years old, all my kids will be out of the house. And we're coming close to that, I still got one left and I got a year to go, but he's looking for an apartment and a car and everything. And he's got a full-time job. So things are looking up there. So, I mean, you know,
49's not
but
bad.
I thought I'd still be young enough to enjoy running around with the grandkids, and fuck no, dude, I can't even run myself around right now. It's like run around with them. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's not quite the way I expected.
Yeah, bro. A young
Well, Eric, you better watch.
now.
She's watching you. She's watching. Need to order some T-plugs. No, you need to order some hats. Oh. Just beanies, man. Maybe I'll get one before next Christmas. I'm going to shoot the messenger, not the message. That's Eric. He's the messenger.
Look, man, hey,
Thank you,
Private
man.
Island,
Angelo carved David's weenus.
age is a state of mind, brother. And I mean, you know, as old and broke down as I am.
That explains some stuff right there, doesn't it, Bob?
Yeah.
That slowness you were talking about, you know, it's a state of mind. This is in like.
Mine just forgetful. Adam says he's leaving.
Need some oil up there.
Huh?
All I know is, I just want to say that. All I know is when I'm in flying, I feel I forget about my aches and pains. I forget about everything.
The adrenaline takes over.
I was shaking today when I flew 3 packs and all I had was a couple of Mountain Dews, man. I ain't used to flying without a couple of beers.
I need entertainment.
Apparently me being drunk and high is being I
guess I need to fire this up though.
No, I got laundry I gotta finish. I got dinner I gotta, finish.
Well, I was just busting your balls.
The wife canceled her live stream tonight. She had work to still do, so she's like, I'm not even gonna end up live streaming tonight. I'm like, okay, whatever. Talk to me when you're 70, bro. Right? That's what I'm saying. It's like, wow. It sneaks up on us, though.
Damn, Slide Dad. I had no idea you were that old.
I think my biggest thing is I need to find time to exercise more regularly. As I get older, I find more excuses to sit around. And I think that's what's causing the wear and tear on my body so much. I work, I come home, and I don't do anything about it. I don't stretch out. I don't try to, like my shoulders. I'm using it so much, it's blowing my shoulder out, but I'm not doing anything to rejuvenate it properly either, strengthen it the
that's
right
pretty
way.
easy. You just got to get some beer and have like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I fell off that like 8 years.
I got a big cup now. So I
There
can
you
work
go.
on that.
All right, guys. I will see you next Thursday. I won't be on time, but I will be there.
We'll see you when you get here then.
I'll be here. All right, guys. Later.
Bye.
See you,
man.
man.
FPV hobby is just me planning ahead for safe adrenaline when I'm in a wheelchair. There you go. That's it too.
Oh, it's
I can't get up and do anything else. I'm going to teach my dog how to fetch, and he's going to fetch my drones for me.
I'm gonna
Teach
try
your
that.
dog how to what?
I'm gonna
Fetch.
try that.
I'm going to get him to fetch my drones. I got a drone now. Go get it, boy.
Give it sent.
But that's gotta be good for your mind.
It'll be good for the winter, for the cold drinks during the daytime. I got a hot cup for coffee and I got a cold cup for drinks in the afternoon.
That does both, don't it?
Yeah, this will do both. It'll do hot or cold, but I got my Yeti for the hot stuff for coffee in the morning because I usually drink pretty much all the coffee I drink, but having a little bit when I go to work is nice too. So
I was wondering, Mike, what the hell that was, and then I realized it was the end of the dog's tail as it was going
yeah, he
around.
was just back here trying to get my attention.
You got 2 of them, right? Or 3?
Yeah, but the girl don't ever come back here. She comes back when she wants to say goodnight or something like that. Otherwise, she barely ever comes back here. He'll come back and bug because he wants a drink or this or that. But right now he's probably bugging because the boy's gone. And he's like, I want some attention.
That one dog I had when I was a teenager used to like beer.
He
He'd
likes
get
Jim
all
Beam.
cocky and arrogant once he got
He
drunk.
likes Beam. He used to drink it straight out the bottle, but
Yeah.
not so much now.
Really?
Yeah. I just tip the bottle down and be like, just looking away.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember.
I gave a pigeon some vodka once.
They drank it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he had it was a rescue pigeon. I found it under an overpass and it had a broken wing. So I captured it and took it home. And I put it in a cage. So I nursed it back to health, but it was
What do you
still in
think?
the cage.
Is it spill proof?
I don't know, is it?
Looks like it.
That looks pretty spill proof.
It ain't drip to drop.
That's pretty cool. So anyway, I would, before I went to school, whatever, I would give the bird a cup of water, and it was like the top of a spray deodorant can. That was his water dish. But he would invariably knock it over. So when I got home from school or whatever during the day, he would be thirsty. So one day we gotten some screwdriver. We had some vodka. We were doing screwdrivers. Oh, we'll give the bird some vodka. So I mixed that same cup that I put his water in. I mixed it 50-50 with vodka and water. And he was thirsty. He dipped in it, did some drinks, and his head shot up in the air. He looked around, and then he went back at it and drank the rest of the shit down. I'm like, holy crap.
Oh.
So we smoked a little bit, and then we went down to the creek to smoke some more. When I came back, the bird was, oh, no, wait. Before we went down to the creek, the bird was leaning against the side of the cage, and he actually threw up some. Got sick. And then he's leaning up against the side of the cage, and so I'm like, okay, man, I can't watch this bird OD. And that's we went down to the creek, We came back a couple hours later. The bird was on its back. You know, and usually when you see a bird on its back, you know, that's not a good sign. But he was breathing heavy. You know, he's still breathing okay, you know. Let me tell you what, that bird was a mean son of a bitch for the next 2 days. He must have had a hell of a hangover.
But Sly Dad got so many posts on his video for that. The same way that Blind Neil got over him like 100,000 views for putting up a 30-second pizza video. How to cook a pizza. It was like a 30-second video or a 1-minute video or some shit. He got like thousands and thousands of views, dude, like off the charts. Crazy.
Yeah, I got 900 this morning on my dog's channel. You know, like,
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's messed up, huh?
That was in like a
Nobody
couple
wants to see
hours.
me fly, but they're checking out the dog.
Oh no, you have to combine a whole shitload of my videos to get 900. Holy shit!
He says I did a live fly video. I got like 20 views. I did a dog video. I got 300.
This was a dog chasing a Pepsi bottle in the backyard in the snow for like 30 seconds.
There you go, Mr. J. Change the cord on the weed whacker. Put up a video. See what happens. There's Private Island's YouTube channel. If anybody doesn't have them, I'd like to check it out and subscribe. There's his channel in the chat. I got a short that I was going to put up. So I made that nice little candle box thing or whatever. And I put it out on the table and then I set up some, you know, we were having dinner or whatever. So it was going to put up like a quick little short, like dinner at night trains or something like that, and show the candle box and the dinner or whatever. But
You should.
just a little
You
quickie,
do it?
but I haven't put it up yet.
The whole thing is being lucky. I guess what it is on your phone shorts.
I figure it's best to edit it from the phone. That way you get that video orientation with the skinny video view, you know, like
portrait.
Yeah, the TikTok type look or whatever, you know.
If YouTube puts it up, obviously you get shitloads of views. I got 900. But it's whether or not they're going to put it up there. You know, that's the whole thing.
Well, hashtags do help. Hashtags do help on videos, people.
Well, I'm pretty sure I had hashtag Corgi, and they're pretty popular dogs. But they must have took it back down because that was only 2 hours, and after that, it's just whether or not YouTube decides to put it up there.
She got a short leash on Eric over there, Sly Dad. So she's there right next to him, making sure he's behaving.
You can't buy nothing on the Sly.
She had Dave spying on him before, but Dave's not here no more. So
oh, there's Ed today. He goes a little off the reservation with this one, don't
he? Yeah.
Look for how to videos.
My dad was telling this is when I told he's been bugging me to go out over that pond till I did.
Because there's a lot of trees there too. That being so far out makes your yard on. You get some good range with that XM Plus, I tell you.
No, the RSSI stayed pretty good the whole time, man.
It's just with the RX Plus, don't trust the RSSI.
XM Plus?
I'll saved at like 60.
Well, I will tell you this, though, that my radio never gave the little warning beep it does when the RSS when it's losing contact.
And I don't think it will.
So I mean I was just kind of testing the water, so I want to try and go a little bit further over it. Because I mean I was out back. I was playing in those trees, those tall trees, and I'm telling you, man, that's a jungle back there.
Well, I'm just warning you, it's not going to give your radio, it's not going to warn you.
It's
You
supposed
don't
to.
think?
I'm Mike.
It's supposed to. It's supposed to give you a radio signal low and then critical and then drop. But it could be a split second before those come and the radio doesn't keep up with it. I've gone from having full signal to brownout straight out.
Because this is at
No warning.
16 and it doesn't work that good. I've had issues with that.
Ed needs a fly you full sticker for everyone too.
Ed needs to fly what? Oh, yeah.
I don't want to trade you stickers of Chaos. You already got some of mine. Well, actually, yeah, I am going to trade you, aren't I? I am going to trade you. That's right. Let's see if I can find that big bad beast. I think it's in the front of here. Oh, no. No, I bet you it's in this box now.
Yeah, I've gotten about 200 yards with it.
I don't know if I don't think it'll fit in this box, would it? It can't be in this box. Where's Chaos's big ass sticker?
Yeah, sticker.
Where's that big ass sticker? I don't think it's in a sticker box. I think it was too big to fit in here.
I got a sticker for you.
Might still be at the, yeah, see there.
I got a sticker.
See if it's in the front here. It probably is. No? Took it out of there. Where the hell did I put that sticker? I'm gonna have to find that big old sticker now. It's somewhere around here.
What's the matter, Mike? You getting old? Can't remember?
Well, dude, it's a sticker. It's like huge. And I had it in my flight bag, but I pulled it out and I'm trying to think of where I put it so that it didn't get messed up. But I've been moving shit around in this room so much in the last fucking 6 months, I have no idea. It's been around for a minute though. I've had the sticker.
You put someplace, you put it someplace so you remember it, and that just makes you forget.
Oh, it's in this room somewhere. I guarantee it's in this room. It might even be in here. I don't know. No.
Yeah, I gotta come up with one. I'd probably be better off getting stickers for
Gotta be
Sparky.
up there somewhere.
Luna Hawk is a tiny hawk. I have to have some kind of crazy name for all my birds, private island.
This is how big that sticker is, boys. See?
Yeah, but all you can see is a white piece of paper.
Well, yeah, it's a window sticker.
Okay,
Ed.
yeah, because it's not been peeled off.
Yeah, it's a window
Gotcha.
sticker. Now we'll put it in a different spot so I can lose it again. Yeah, that thing take up like probably a quarter of my window on my SUV. a lot of you work night training. I'll be drone. Yeah, I always got some around. I try to keep them stocked up. No, I got the green one. Yeah, that's a green one. The better color. Oh. Yeah. What about Bob sticker? Yeah, that's what we need. What about Bob? Drone Days FPV.
What
What
about
about Bob?
Bob? Wasn't there a movie called that or something?
Yep.
What about
Sure was.
I think it was What's Wrong with Bob.
Yeah, you might as well just send me one of them chaos ones when you send me my beanies there, Tiff, because that's probably how soon I'll get the chaos one, the littler ones. And then he'll have to come to Midland to get the big one from me.
What about Bob?
Oh, what about Bob sticker? So was the roast beef good there, Mr. Bob?
Oh yeah, the dinner was good. I had that and some potatoes and some corn and stuff.
We had Culver's.
My birthday today, Mike.
Culver's works good.
Well, happy
burgers.
6 decades, Bob.
You're still older.
6
Ed, I seen the
decades.
pet store named a beta fish after you. That's what RC Crazy's saying. You got a fish named after you, Ed. What was it? A lunatic fringe? Put out
Yeah.
bigger sticker.
Yeah,
means
what
you
was
have
the name
penis
of
envy.
the
Ah, is that what it is? The bigger the sticker, the smaller. I get you. Making up for, yeah.
The cranky crab.
Hey, Sly, so your birthday is on the 4th? The 4th of April?
My dad's birthday is the 9th of April. Well, it was.
Ah, that's the same birthday as me.
Yep, April 9th.
That's right in the middle of being an Aries, solid Aries. And I
Yeah, I'm a
must say,
solid Taurus. I'm the 8th of May. Straight up Taurus.
my sister is Taurus.
Sending the pick to the prick's nest.
Luna tuna. Oh, the fish is named Tuna. Luna.
Yeah, well, I'll be looking forward to that with eager anticipation, Eric. The picture of the hole in his head.
No, it's the next
No,
picture you
gotta
was
scroll
sharing.
down. You gotta scroll
This
down.
one here.
Oh, you got your Luna fish?
You said the fish is even drunk.
The fish is even drunk, huh?
Oh, Birdman says he's the crab. You have a bad day, Birdman?
It doesn't look too bad, really, that hole that you got there, Eric. Doesn't really look too bad. Cleaned
Yeah,
up
it
pretty
was
nice.
ugly looking when it first happened.
Yeah, well, it was all damaged and Hating life.
I still say that was the brains leaking out of his head. They scraped some of them off, scraped some of the brain off.
You're bad.
Well, that explains why they said they found no living organism in there, huh?
That was Quato.
Birdman's back. How was the Waffle House? Them ladies kick you out early again?
Man, I have the munchies. I could so do Waffle House.
He goes to Waffle House every Thursday, don't he?
I never really did the waffles though.
This
I
is
like
good for the munchies. Little cattleman's beef jerky.
Yeah, I could munch on that.
Yeah, I can't. It
You
hurts.
munch on these, Ed? Some cookies?
Yeah, I could do some cookies.
You do about one of those cookies. I remember what happens when Ed does Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, that was
Hi,
rough.
Ed. See you later, Ed. You do about one of them cookies. They're strong.
Bob hung out with me for a while, you know, when I bailed on the stream. Hey man, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I just can't lift my head up.
He had the StreamYard ready, and I was in the green room. He's going, I can't do it. I can't do
So,
it.
Eric, the little red spot in that picture, that's where they put the air back in? Is that where that is? The air fill spout? All that helium hot air when they put back into his head?
You're mean to Eric.
Eric has enough air in his head already.
Well, that's why I thought that was the fill spout, that little red dot. That was
I thought it was from the Matrix.
when they took that little thing off there, that was the valve flap. It was just blown out flap for the air valve. That's what it was.
A pressure valve, like a pressure cooker.
It's kind of like in the bionic lungs, you know, that little flap that's supposed to be in there just blew out and went all crazy on it instead. We're talking about Dave that Eric had removed off the back of his head. It was like this growth on his head, like some kind of mole thing or something. Anyway, it was on the back of his head and he had it removed. So he put some pictures in our private chat of the spot where it was. And so now there's just like a red wound. It looked like a puncture wound there. So, John. All right, we'll show John.
It's a lot bigger than a puncture wound. It's a good quarter size of.
I might have to go looking to find some of the older pictures though.
It was pretty interesting looking. Let's just
So there's the hole in his head now, John.
Oh, that was a lot better. Okay. Can you show the original? Where's the original?
I'll have to go looking for the
You got
original.
the original. Let's see Dave.
Dave's not here anymore, man.
I know he's not there anymore, but we want to see Dave before he got evicted.
Let's see if I can find. Oh wow.
Eric's gonna send it to you and make it easy for you to find it.
Okay, because in my phone you can easily go into the thing and you can find all the pictures that were there before, but on the thing it doesn't want to be able to do that.
Yeah, Dave got evicted, but Dave was a rather interesting fellow.
Those are the props right there. Look at the blades on those. 8 blade props.
Wow.
HQ duct 89 millimeter by 8. Okay, here we go. This is Dave.
I mean, that reminds me of something out of a Star Trek episode from the 60s.
So that was Dave. And Dave got removed.
Dave had to go.
Ooh, that's I mean, that's just,
That one's a
it's
little
like
rougher,
you can
yeah.
see skull down there.
Yeah. Here you go. It does kind of look like, yeah.
Well, the worst thing is when he was at work, someone asked him, "What's the matter with you? You got a hole in your head?"
Yeah. I think I'd be making final arrangements if I had something like that on my head. Probably freak me out. I mean, I guess they say you're never given more than you can bear. Well, I guess that explains why I don't have anything like that. Come on, that's funny, Twy Dad.
John says, why did I ask? What are you talking about? Oh, forget it.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that's one of those things you wish you could unsee,
Can I
right?
take it back?
I can't remember who it was. Yeah, it was what is his name? Doesn't matter. Anyway, he had surgery on his foot. And they had like his foot just way open, the whole top of his foot. And I'm like, dude, I did not need to see that.
So I get these lumps, like right here's a lump on my arm, a little bit of lump. And they're just like a polyp growth in my arm or different spots. I've got some on my stomach. And anyway, so I've had some removed. Like one was right here and one was like on my wrist somewhere. Anyway, I actually sat there in the chair while the doctor went in with the knife, cut that baby open and pulled that shit out and cut it out.
No, I can't. I couldn't do that.
How's that for you, Eric? Eric's like, you better knock me out. I'm like, dude, I was sitting in the chair when the doctor did that.
No,
And right there in the regular doctor's office. And he just, numbed it up, cut it off. But I could see everything. At least you had to be.
No.
I could see him in
No.
there.
Well,
A couple stitches real quick in the arm and sent me on the way.
I gotta look the other way when I get shot.
Screw that, man. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. You know what's weird is I've laid myself open, cut myself pretty darn good a few times. But when it's unintentional, it's easier to handle versus, to me, versus allowing somebody and watching somebody do it to you. No, you better knock my ass out. I don't want to be around for this episode.
Eugene, I got a really big one, but yeah.
Someone starts showing hemorrhoids. I'm shutting it down, dude.
Now, see, I mean, I can see Tiff getting ready to, what? Let me get that blade, that box cutter out. I'll take care of Dave real quick.
Yeah. We can just stay away from hemorrhoids, colonoscopies. Yeah. All that. Yeah. going on 50 already. I was supposed to have a second one done years and years ago, and I've skipped that. I'm avoiding it. They say after the age of 30, we're supposed to have a colonoscopy every 5 years.
Yeah,
Who's looking forward to any of that shit, huh?
I haven't seen a doctor.
That's the doctors just having fun with you now. That's what I think that is. They're like, yeah, 5 years. Yeah, I recommend that. You got to keep in business, boys. Ever since they brought Metamucil milkshakes out, we've been slowing up the business around here.
It'll probably be the death of me, but I can't do doctors, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's a reason they call it practicing medicine.
They're just gonna tell you to do shit, and you're not gonna do it. So why bother going?
Yeah, that watching is crazy though. It is a different experience. And I mean, I watched them give me tattoos and whatnot. You know, that was nothing. I was like, all right, cool. You know, shit, I giving myself tattoos, but
that's a little different than splicing.
You ever try to take a sliver out of your finger? You're like, so hard. You know, as a kid, we used to take like safety pins and shit like that, and we'd stick them through the layers of skin on our fingers. Oh, look, you know, and we thought, but to do that, to get a sliver out, man, you're like, oh, I'm gonna pump myself. You know, your body's just like so sissy out all the way. Like, no. Yeah, I don't know. Cutting myself to do something like that would be, yeah. Whew.
Well, see, a tip, women are into that sort of thing because they figure they went through childbirth.
Well, women usually have a tougher stomach as far as the upsetting part, you know, like gag reflex or this or that, you know. And women usually have the stronger gut for that type of thing. And moms cleaning up the messes the kids make, getting sick all the time, this or that, you know. The moms, they usually the ones that get to change the crappy diapers the most, and you know, because they just don't gag like us guys for some reason. I don't know what it is.
No, they got it over us there.
It's got to be in their DNA.
Where my
Lord said they're going to need it. They're going to take care of them kids and raise them kids up while dad's out doing the job. So he put that into the system. He knew what he was doing.
Indeed. I mean, something that happened long ago, you know, I was just a kid.
Wait, we can't be talking godly stuff on this. We're ungodly FPV guys.
No,
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Me and a friend of mine, next door neighbor, were down playing down at the boathouse that was in his backyard, and he slipped and fell on a wood pile and put his knee down onto a nail that was sticking up from a board. So he's like, ah, and he stood up and the board was still stuck to his leg, you know, and he pulled it off and blood spurted out. I mean, spurted. And he's like, ah, go get your mom, whatever. So I'm like, I got to run up the hill, and I'm like, feel like I'm in slow motion. And the next thing I know, he is beating feet past me. And he made it up to the house before I did.
Dr. Pimple Popper. Oh, no, I can't do that one either. No. I've watched like I used to watch back in the day. They used to have that live surgery and stuff like that. You catch on channels. You can watch actual, like, you know, surgeries going on and stuff live. I can watch that, but that Pimple Popper, something about that squish and push and I don't know.
Watch that surgery stuff.
Turns my stomach for some reason.
I had a hernia once, and I went down the.
I can watch live PD and watch them slammed all over the road, body parts like no, not that. Oh, hell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I do have to work tomorrow. Uh-oh. No. Oh. No work for tomorrow. Touch base with you Sunday for Monday work.
Is that good or bad?
They're both. Well,
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Well, I know it could be either way. Depending
There's
on-
actually a show called Dr.
yes,
Pimple
there is
Popper.
an actual show called Dr. Pimple Popper. So here's the weather for tomorrow, Bob. By
Starting to go downhill.
3 p.m., 46,
Yeah, we
17
had
mile
50
per hour
today.
wind still,
We had
which is good. Today we had 50 mile an hour gusts and 15 to 25 mile an hour winds. Tomorrow's only like that 18, 17, 15, you know, the winds have come
we got
down.
warning tomorrow.
But it's only going to be 47 tomorrow where it was 60 today too. So
Wow.
You're a day ahead of me.
52 on Saturday, 48 Sunday, and Monday we're back to 37 for a high. Oh, we got a 35 too. Next Thursday is 35
Ow.
for the high.
Yeah, you're a day ahead of me. Tomorrow's gonna be around 60, I think.
They're saying this is a record.
Oh, so you're going to get all the wind tomorrow?
Huh?
We had like 25 mile an hour winds with 50 mile an hour gusts
No,
all day today.
my neighbor said that he got a warning to make sure you bring your garbage cans in for tomorrow because the wind's gonna be bad. You're a day ahead of us.
Nobody moved. I dropped my nuts. I just wanted to make sure that everybody heard that because I know the YouTube people probably can't see that through Zoom.
Yo, what up?
What's going on, Marcel?
You know, hanging out.
Yeah, just chilling. One of those nights.
You're on too.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's almost done. I'm just putting his arms together, printing off some shoulder pieces.
Jeez.
Yeah, totally stable and everything. Just sits there now.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty happy about it. A lot of work
Yeah.
into that thing.
Yeah, I seen a post over there on that filament and whatnot. You was pushing over there on drone or robot builders or whatever. I can look into that. I've been using Overture for PLA lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they send you these damn pads with it, or they send you a glue stick with it.
Yeah, that's true.
So like,
I got a couple of those pads I don't use though.
I got 4 of these things laying around extras, and I got 2 of them stuck in my desk over here for a workspace. So I'm like, fuck, if they're gonna send me one of these free every time I order some PLA from them.
It's good for using it with an X-Acto knife. Just cut
Yeah.
that. You could just use it as a surface.
Work surface. That's what I got it over here, kind of like on my desk. I just stuck 2 of them side by side, so I've got like a little work area. So if I'm working on a quad or something, it's not scratching up the desk, and it protects that from even if I'm soldering or whatever.
I was gonna say even that because they obviously are heat resistant. Because
Yeah, right.
So you could probably
They
put
will
that in-
melt, but it'd
Yeah.
take quite a bit. But yeah, just soldering iron at 800 maybe.
Yeah,
But-
right.
Yeah, it definitely protect the desk a little bit and whatnot too. And the nice thing is like I've got the 3D pen, so I could actually use these as a build plate off of to like, you know, just sit here and tool around if I get stuck one night.
Why not, right?
Oh, what are we gonna make? I got all this old little strands, you know, a foot long here, a foot long. I throw them in the pen and run it, dude. Rainbow something or
I
other.
got so much of that, but what I do is I use to make those little nose clips because that takes like maybe 7
Yeah,
grams
it
or
works.
something. It's super small.
Yeah, I usually use like I've been doing like for TPU, I'll do like arm ends, ESC covers, things like that.
Yeah.
Burn up some stuff.
My buddy has me doing all these RC car components and everything, so I'm
Yeah.
building that plus tires, printing
Oh,
like
nice.
CPU tires for him.
Yeah, Yeah, I saw a post. Somebody was posting. They're like, I accidentally created a business for myself printing monster tire rims or something for RC cars or whatever. They had some nice little mag prints that they were printing off or whatever for rims, though.
Yeah.
You could easily make some money doing stuff.
Well, 4 of those tires of what I just showed you, if they're printed perfectly and everything, they're still a prototype that I'm working on, but $400 they go for a set of 4.
Oh, no shit.
Really? That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just from this tiny little tire. But yeah, it's insane.
Oh, is that flexible?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's a
all
TPU.
TPU, 0% infill, only 2 layers. But I got to change it a little bit, maybe 2.5 layers or something like that to get it a little bit better. So that when you actually squish it, there's a couple seams that break open because of the layers.
I see that. It
Barely
looks
see
like
it on the
rubber
camera.
the way you're squeezing it.
Yep, it's TPU rubber. Yep.
Because I thought that shit was like solid.
No, TPU is always soft stuff. That's what we use on the drones, except for we put a higher percentage in our drone parts.
It-
We don't want
Use a higher percentage of infill, and
Yeah.
it's still flexible, but it's
Cool.
TPU still. This
I
is the
didn't
same
know.
thing. It's flexible. It's softer, but yeah, this is like I think 70% infill or something like that. 75.
I did not know that.
It's got more core, more structure.
Mm-hmm. More inside instead of being hollowed. So your infill when you're talking is how much material is inside the print. So 75% of the fill inside is filled in versus he's got 0% of that inside filled in. So it's just basically an outer shell for that tire that he's printed.
Yeah, I learned something today. Hey, the prick is back.
Carlos is creeping. Yeah, he was already in for a little while.
You grab another drink.
He had to go stretch his back out. Been sitting in that chair too long watching chat.
Well, I thought you had to go to bed.
He said he's getting ready to go to bed soon.
I think
Said he had to be up early in the morning, didn't he? Usually it's
Look at
like
that.
6 in the morning. He's got to be on the road or something like that. 4 in the mornings. I don't know.
He flew above that water below that bridge.
Got to get all them things tied up for the end of the season real quick so he could take his vacation to Florida.
He looks like he's working hard there.
So you guys remember Crash Bandicoot, that video game?
Yep.
You know that wooden mask with like the 4 big feathers on it,
Uh-huh.
big, huge, crazy eyes? So someone offered if I could print it for them $300 on my Etsy store. So I've got
How
that
big?
done. It's
How
fucking
big they want? Face size?
No, it's actually bigger. The structure of it right now is over there being glued together. But this is the main feather. and this is
Holy
the
shit,
smaller
dude.
feather. So it's actually fucking the smaller feather. Okay, the bigger feather is like literally 2 hand, if not bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the whole thing is fucking massive. Like when it goes on your face, it's about this wide and this tall. It's huge.
Yeah. How are you gluing it together?
I've got this really nice plastic Bondo stuff that really stinks up my apartment.
Check this out.
Remover.
Nail polish remover, 100% pure acetone.
Huh.
So PLA, ABS, HIP, a whole bunch of plastics, a thin layer of this will bond it, dude.
Really that strong? Even structurally?
Dude, all I did, it took like 30 seconds to glue this together, dude.
Wow. I wonder about structurally though, like if you're building
Dude.
like a lot in pieces.
So if I was reading, I was like, what's the best way to bond printed materials together for 3D printing? And it was like, use super glue, use some epoxies, this or that. And then I read in there, it said for PLA, ABS, and a few others, use 100% acetone. And it showed this stuff right here. You get it at Walmart, dude, in the nail polish department.
I'm
for
gonna try it.
like your regular nail polish remover. It says apply a thin layer to each side and quickly put it together and press it. What it does is it melts the material together.
Right.
So it's almost like, dude, this thing is, I tried popping it back apart, dude. It comes apart easy, dude.
I'm gonna try it.
I mean, the tip, that's 2 layers together, and it's, yeah, dude.
Cool. I'm gonna try that out.
Yeah, it's something that was my first time trying it, but it was something I found this last week, and I was like, ooh. But for some of that stuff that you're doing right there, I bet you that would be easy to bond that shit together. Just to put some in a bowl real quick, dip that edge, hold it, and it doesn't take long to stick. And then as it dries, it bonds together.
Wow, nice.
So it seems to work pretty good so far. I'm gonna be playing with it a bunch myself.
Yeah, what I ended up picking up was like some automotive plastic Bondo.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear, which is nice.
Yep, this is too. Yep, 100% clear, and yeah.
People were talking about making.
If you
like
use it,
tests.
they say if you use too much, it could actually like deform the material and whatnot. So you could actually use it like in some spots where it was kind of rougher, where it went together. I just took the Q-tip and rubbed it on there a little bit more.
Yep.
And you could see where it actually kind of layered and smoothed the layer out. So it was like glass type layering, you know, where the lines were before.
Obviously,
It just melted it. And, yeah.
glue. Definitely a hot
It heats
glue
it.
for
Yeah.
sure.
You could feel the warmth in the plastic when it bonded together and everything. The wife's like, oh, that's warm. I'm like, yeah, it melted it.
Yeah,
So
it's
you don't need a
chemical.
lot of it, but yeah.
We'll try that out. My local 3D printing shop gave me 4 rolls of filament for working on these droid building things that I'm doing on my other channel. And I bought this for it because I wanted to buy something.
Yeah, I seen that coating on the picture.
I might have to try this out pretty soon. It's still in the package. I haven't even opened it, but I'm gonna print a couple models and use it and do a review video of it.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just glancing at it, for like the body fill, basically the paint on, smooths it over.
Fills in the cracks.
Yeah.
Gets rid of your layer lines.
Yep.
Sand it down even with it. Like it's actually like almost like a primer as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen it in the picture. I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. I kind of did a little quick check on it. I was like, have to see what he thinks.
So yeah, they gave me this Polymaker film, which is actually really good filament, like really high quality, super easy to print, like super easy. So I got 2 gray and 2 red for this new droid we're building.
Cool. Yeah, it does look good for 75. Oh. Who are they talking
Bob,
who's looking good for
Bob.
75? Oh, Bob.
I look good for 105. Okay.
I heard Tommy Chong looks better than you.
Well, he's only 80. Okay.
You guys watching Mad Chiller last night by chance?
I watched it for a couple minutes, but ended up going to bed. But yeah, I watched for a little while last night.
There is a dope video they played, man. Fucking really sweet. I'll post it in the link here once I pull it up on my computer here. Fucking, oh man. Watch later. Forget his
be
name.
able to pop right up. I'm gonna go refresh my drinker.
How's your Buck Mega run?
Back. Go back.
I know it doesn't. Oh, hot glue is not a good idea. At least the low temp hot glue. That's why I had. Yeah, it gets kind of soft in Florida. How are you, Marcel?
Being pretty good, man. Back to health again, getting back to normal life.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll wait till Mike comes back before I play this video, but my fucking God, this guy, like, amazing fucking talent.
It'll kill the.
Mike, you back? I can't see the screen.
Yeah, I'm kind of back. The picture's there.
Yeah, we just got here. Coming in now.
Bryant Lake, Bowling Alley, nice little place here. Small lanes. Pretty cool setup. I like to get into some places and play around. Oh, slick.
Yeah, right? All in the back and everything.
Yeah,
around.
dude, I didn't even see that one coming, dude.
Yeah, that's
I didn't even
crazy
see that coming to slip up into the pin machine, dude.
Watch this. Whoop, under the balls. The sound effects he adds after are just fucking totally shit.
Just fold it over and stick. It's not easy. Yeah. All right, guys, let's go. Oh, and you're up.
My foot wasn't over the line. Mark an 8, dude.
It's like they don't even notice it's there.
Oh yeah, it's all actors. They all do it.
I'm telling you, I rolled the perfect game.
There's no way, man. I've seen you bowl gutter.
Probably had to sign some paper or something. Maybe.
Oh, hell yeah. Theater lounge, too? This is a big little place, dude.
Yeah, right? I want to go there.
Yeah, Lake Bryant, or Bryant Lake. Where's that at?
It's badass.
Kind of fucking amazing video.
That is
That
cool.
is pretty damn amazing. Okay.
That is cool.
So that is, I'll post a link in the chat because J Bird Films does not have enough subscribers.
Jaybird Films.
For 2K, but yeah, I've never seen this guy before, and I ended up subbing into him last night. Fucking dope as fuck. He's got a few other ones, but that was a recent one. Yeah, that kind of flying puts me in the fucking puts me back.
There's the link there, John.
Yeah.
I'm gonna copy it myself.
Yeah, he does some following behind like mountain bikers and stuff like that in one of his videos too. Is really dope. It's like really like
Damn YouTube.
mountains and shit. It's super dope, man.
Why doesn't it want to give me the right link?
I think he does like a lot of like big budget type stuff too as well, because in one of his videos he's chasing a motorcycle through the fucking mall, and then it ends up at the end of it like shows like this big huge like photo shoot with models and stuff. So guaranteed he probably works in some kind of film industry or some kind of production type scenario.
He's got movie night FPV, which is they going through a theater doing the same type of thing.
Yeah.
From about a month ago.
Chaos asks
4,000 subscribers, 4.43 subscribers, 1,000.
he's got less than 100 videos on there too. Chaos asking how much would we sell an 8x4x4 print that was hand printed for? What? Mike has a pic of what you're talking about.
Do what? Chaos. Marcel, how much would you sell an 8x8?
Depends on how much it takes and how much, you know, how much detail there is, how much support it takes.
Paint the pick of the set I'm talking. I'm not sure. I'd have to look and see what pick he's talking about.
That must be on your Facebook or something.
I'm sure it is. He probably just sent it over to me now. I'm hearing dinging over here.
I heard that little like clink. What is it?
You're gonna laugh, dude.
What's up?
But here's what he wants to print.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Pokemon.
All the things you want to print.
It was Pokemon.
Maybe he's selling it for somebody. I want to print it and sell it. If it says 7 hours to print, and 40 meters of print food, printer food. That's awesome. Printer food. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. If it was me making
painting wouldn't be that difficult with it either. They're big, splotchy, easy paint. It's not like a lot of detail stuff to paint.
If it was me,
each one's 8 inches by 4 by 4.
If it was me, I would say $100 each painted. Because I don't want to fucking paint them, and I don't want to print them. But I will if they are paying for me.
Yeah, but if it's worth it.
I got better things to print. Because people like that, they're usually like, oh, I'll like leave you $10. It's like, it's not worth my time.
Marcel's back there printing R2D2s and full-size droids. Yeah, figurines isn't his style.
Oh, you know what else I'm doing, Mike? This is actually really interesting.
Miniature droids too.
No, do you have a printer that doesn't work right now or anything like that?
Kinda.
Because I have one, the KP3, that Kingron little printer that I first got a while back. I'm taking the extruder off and making a pen plotter.
Oh.
So I can just use it as a fucking, like, a master drawing.
So
thing.
the one printer that I have that doesn't work, I think there is a short somewhere is what they think is wrong with the system.
Okay.
So the minute I try to preheat anything, it automatically shuts off.
Probably the fuse. There's probably a fuse gun in it.
I've changed the board out. I've changed the heater rod out.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I've changed the thermistor yet.
I might do it.
So that might be the problem. And then
that's my problem. My thermistor blew the
I can't remember. I think that's all I've done with it. But yeah, it's that AXii YX2, the original YX2.
Well, if it still moves and still can step around.
Yeah, dude, it's still got the parts and whatnot. I can still like move all the axes, all the motors run, this and that. But
people are turning, if you don't want to do a pen plotter, you can do an engraver, like a laser engraver.
Yeah. Well, I was actually gonna bring it in here and start playing with it, change out the thermistor and see if I could trace down the short is what Tronxy thinks is wrong with it. And if I couldn't, then I was gonna use it for parts. If I could, then I was going to keep it as a second printer and start using it for printing fucking bullshit all day long.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, I got to bow out. It's time for me to eat and pass out.
Yeah, buddy, we're going to shut her down here shortly here myself.
See you, Marcel. Bob.
Yeah, buddy, stream tonight. So
take care, Ed.
Everybody in the chat.
I got the day off tomorrow. I got to figure out what to do. Too much wind to fly, I think, though.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, it's right here. It's actually been really
still 18-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow. Today we had 50-mile-an-hour gusts. So
you got a fixed wing?
I ain't got nothing that you'd be flying out there. 50-mile-an-hour gusts
in one direction just forever.
Yeah, one way.
Coming back.
Full send.
Yeah, never coming back.
It better be a foamy.
Better not have a GoPro on it.
Yeah, a foamy probably just take off without any motor. My buddy from work said he was supposed to go to the park after work tonight with his kid and fly kites, so he wasn't thinking that was going to happen either. It was a little too windy, maybe. Did you take her flying kite? Yeah, where is she? She's with the kite.
That'd be a pretty sweet little fixed wing to have. Something without a motor, just servos to move the flaps like a glider, right? And a little camera on it. That'd be pretty fucking.
Yeah, they've got gliders, dude, where there's like no motor.
Yeah.
I've seen people, they're like 6 and 8 foot wings and whatnot, and they send them off a cliff and do just sailing down the cliffs and whatnot. I've seen that lots of times. But
a GoPro, they're not a GoPro, but like a FPV camera in it would be fucking the shit, man. So sick. Yeah. FPV everything. It's my next channel, I swear to God.
How old are you, Marcel? Chaos wants to know. Uh-oh.
My mustache is 65. We're digging a nut and a bolt for my.
Holy smokes, I got 165 playbacks on this video already.
Wow.
Average watch time of 17 minutes. We almost entertained people tonight.
It ain't easy.
No. Current viewers is down to 10 though. Oh.
I was watching on 2 of my channels at the same time earlier because I have my Raspberry Pi set up as a computer now.
Oh.
I can't get it to like actually do like Zoom or StreamYard or anything, so it just lags out like crazy.
Ed's just sent me over the wiring diagram, the remade wiring diagram for the Raspberry Pi to put to the printer. So that is probably going to end up being my weekend project because the temps are going to drop back off on us. So
there's a wiring diagram to do that?
He's got it. Well, the original print that he was setting it up, there was a wiring diagram that was on the thing, but the system that we built is different than what was there. It's a newer Raspberry Pi, and then there's another LED thing or something that was not on it. So he went and drew it out a schematic for us so that I can wire it all up as far as how to run it for this Raspberry Pi to hook it to the printer for the Ender 3.
Cool.
So, but yeah, he's got all the stuff for it. He's got 2 printers working on it right now with the Raspberry Pi system, both Enders. So seems to be working. Hopefully. Didn't look like it was going to be too difficult. It's just a matter of getting some wire out, getting off my ass and putting it all together. Your weekend project is to fly a cemetery. Okay. We can, but your Sundays are your only good days though, is what you keep saying. And Sunday, it's going to be 48, partly sunny, calm winds, kind of 10 mile, 12 mile per hour winds. Sunny in the afternoon. By 1 p.m. it's 45 and sunny. So yeah, we could probably, Saturday's 52. And no wind. Well, no. 13 mile an hour winds at 2. We'll figure it out.
I just got my call time for tomorrow for production. I thought I was supposed to go all the way to Langley, which is like an hour and a half fucking bus ride, but I have to go downtown. So it's awesome. I have to like wake up till 8 a.m.
Sleep in, still get to go to work, relax. I'm off tomorrow. The boss hit me up, said there's no work for tomorrow, so he wanted my hours. So when I get off of here, I get to put my hours over to the boss.
Wow.
And then I can pick up my check in the morning. It'll be on above the sink in the garage. Then it's just a matter of when do I want to get motivated tomorrow then. Everybody around my house is working. Tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm open. Let's go. Oh, man. 3 days of flying, dude.
Tomorrow's the first day of fucking pouring rain again. For like weeks, probably.
Oh, all right, guys. I think I'm going to call this one. Yeah. As I start yawning. I need to get up and move or something, maybe. Do something here.
Hey, come over here and help me paint and print.
Pokemon?
No.
No Pokemon.
His wife said only $10 and he said 30, and that's still way too cheap.
Tomorrow's still supposed to be windy. We're better chance flying over Saturday or Sunday for the wind and the weather. Tomorrow's supposed to drop down a little bit. It's supposed to be windy still. Like 18 mile an hour winds tomorrow still.
Fuck, I gotta get my suit out for tomorrow. Damn it.
But if I work on my Raspberry Pi stuff tomorrow to charge up some packs tomorrow. Yeah, see? Then maybe we can work on that. Figure that one out. It does keep it cold. Can't wait to test it out at work.
Oh, I got instructions that are in Chinese. That's amazing. It's half English and half Chinese.
Yeah.
It's really insane to look at.
Google Translate, please.
I don't know. I don't need to. It's just it's English and then Chinese, but like you can't like it just looks fucked up and you try to look at it. I don't know, you can't really see.
No.
Would you even do this? There's like another mode for that.
So Chaos, get with me. I'll hit you up. Yeah, it's definitely better than 50-mile-an-hour winds, but still pretty windy and not really all that fun, especially if you got micros, bro. So 3 inches and like that, you know, I got 4 or 5 of those running right now for sure. So, you know, but yeah, we can charge some packs up and figure out something. Definitely. So
Hell yeah.
You have a good night.
sounds like we've got some giveaways to work on. We got lots of goodies came in today from Joan Days Bob. Appreciate it, Bob. Thank you. Channel's gonna love that. Some all-in-one cameras and some stacks, 16 by 16 stacks, and ooh, what kind of goodie the micros can we build? Yeah. So, but we will see you guys next Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If we don't see you this weekend, if me and Chaos get out flying, maybe we can get the Sky Droid out with us and get some live fly out. That'd be cool too.
Yeah,
So
very cool.
we'll see you soon. If not, you guys have a good weekend. Happy flying and see you guys next week.
Later, guys.